Sorry, I was about to do the intro and then I nearly hiccuped. And then I like didn't hiccup and then I thought I was going to hiccup. I thought we were going to start off with a hiccup. That would have been good. But we didn't. Instead, we started off with me describing a near hiccup miss that we had. Right, welcome back to Dragon Age Awakening. Those of you who have bothered to turn up and didn't decide to prioritise like your actual paying job over this live stream, Frederick. Might be a bit quiet in the chat today because Fred's not here. Welsh friend said she might not make it. Common Misconception isn't normally here on a Tuesday. So yeah, they're like our three big chatters in the chat. YouTube was briefly telling me I had one viewer there for a minute, and now it's gone back down to 0. So who knows? That, you know, knowing how reliable YouTube is, there could be 20 people watching this, or there could be none. Who knows? Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Even if I end up sitting here talking to myself for 3 hours. We're not going to worry about it. I like the idea that somebody just stuck their head in, heard me talking about hiccups, and was like, no, this isn't the live stream for me. I kind of like that idea. Anyway, we jump straight into the game, since I don't have anybody in the chat to distract me. We might actually get stuff done today if I've got nobody distracting me in the chat. So, this is where we left off. We made ourselves a beautiful album cover here. And we're about to go in and fight the dragon. Now, we did sort our inventory out, didn't we? Kind of. I don't think we sorted it out properly, but we're sort of, you know. Sorry, I'm nearly hiccuping again. And when you feel like you're going to hiccup and then you don't. Right. Yeah, we sold most of our stuff, I think. Like the stuff that we didn't need. And we bought all of the interesting stuff that the merchant had. Yeah, we just need to head into the dragon battle. Now, this battle, I remember being a right bitch. I remember this battle being awful. But then I've said that about quite a few battles in Dorabella's playthrough, and it's turned out to be absolutely fine. So, stick our heads in. Oh god, we've got another door to go through and everything, man. Jesus. Yeah. This is the save game corridor that you always get before a boss battle.
Got it.
Eat some of my pizza, don't mind me. I apologise for any eating noises. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna have to stop eating during these streams because I know it sounds awful. But gee, I'm hungry. Yeah, you might have to put up with me eating pizza. However, it is it's a fajita pizza. It's quite spicy, which is kind of fine, but then it's got something in it. I don't know if it's like actual chilies or what. But there's something hidden underneath all of the cheese that I keep biting into that just like temporarily numbs my tongue for like 10 minutes. So that might provide a bit of, you know, comedy for you later on. Okay, so we've got what, 2 dragons? They're only little dragons though, like they're only wee. But I have a feeling that other things come in, don't they? And they can fly. Yeah, that's kind of the major advantage that they have over us. Right, okay, so... it's going to be best to focus on one, isn't it? And I'll turn my sound down a little bit, since there is nobody in the chat to tell me whether the sound levels are okay or not. It's weird, because I usually wait until Fred turns up before I actually start the stream. And then usually like Common Misconception comes in, Welsh friend comes in, and you know there's a bit of chat going, and it gives you something to like play off against. And when I don't have that, I'm just like, yeah, I can't think of anything to say. Right, okay, so you two are hiding at the back like cowards. Did I give him Crushing Prison? I think I was going to give him Crushing Prison next time, wasn't I? If you do a Paralyze, and if Valana does a Death Hex, that's going to be a good starting point, isn't it? I don't suppose we have anything like, oh, I don't know, what are they called? Fire bombs or whatever it is, that, you know, oh no, we've got ice ones, but we don't have fire ones. Because for once, I've actually found an occasion where it would be useful, and I probably sold them. That's probably what I did, because I never used them. But, you know. YouTube's still saying 0 viewers, guys. Damn it. I don't know why I'm saying guys. There's none of you watching. Yeah, it's gonna be a funny one. All of like my regulars just couldn't turn up today, so yeah. Timothy might turn up at some point. Soulmate might turn up. Daniel might turn up. Yeah, we'll be fine, man. We'll be fine. Some random person might be scrolling through YouTube and see a live stream with 0 viewers and take pity on me. Turn up just to laugh. You know what would be really good against a dragon? Ice magic would be really good against a dragon. Frost weapons would be really good against a dragon. I should definitely have thought of that earlier. Right, okay, so we're doing quite well. I'm forgetting that I'm playing as the healer and my job is to heal people. Heal Dora up. Off they go, yeah, and then they're just coming back down? Okay, they're coming back down. They're not even proper dragons, they're dragon thralls. But what's the dragon that they're enthralled to? Because we never... I mean, we fight a dragon in the Black Marsh, but it's like a ghost dragon. We don't fight like a proper dragon. So, you know, who are they the thrall to? There is the question. Right, I'm going to do a cone of cold. And I'm going to, yeah, freeze Dora and Ogren. I kind of saw... that was about to happen. And just went, you know what, hopefully it'll be fine. It wasn't fine. If you do a stone fist, and if you do a stone fist, wouldn't it be amazing if we could shatter this dragon? We did not shatter him. It was worth a try, though. And then if you can both heal Ogren, because he's got quite a lot of health. Just one of you healing him is not going to heal him very well. Yeah, it's weird not having the chat to play off against. Normally Fred would be shouting grenades by now, which actually, that's quite a good point. That's quite a good point, Fred, even though you're not here. See, yeah, he's managing to harass me about grenades even when he's not here. Throw a frost grenade. And then Anders, can you do a group heal? And... she's stunned or something. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. I wish Anders still had his paralyzed. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Guys, I don't know what to do. I could do force field, maybe. I just want him to stop mauling Valana, that's all. I need to incapacitate him somehow. Oh, I've incapacitated him. Excellent, jeez. Okay, we haven't even got Valana's bloody health poultices set up. Because we have, like, a stupid amount of health poultices, so I don't think we need to worry how much about, you know, using them up too sharpish. Come on, love, stand up. Stand up. Right. Where have the dragons gone? Are they up there? They're up there. And down they come. And that's the one we need to go for. Yeah, this is a bitch of a battle. Are they healing themselves? Because I'm sure his health was down lower than that. You've got, like, no lyrium. So... sorry, I'm sniffing. It's the fucking... it's the spicy fajita pizza. It's making me sniff. Right, you take a lyrium potion, Anders, you take a lyrium potion. We need our magics. That's what we need. And Anders, can you do a cone of cold, like, without freezing the entire party this time? That would be great. Wonderful. Oh, you got him in mid-air. Oh, that's quite a sexy pose you got him in there. And there's... yeah, you're about to get shredded from behind, which isn't so good. You take a health poultice. There you go. And then everybody just attack this one. Yeah, this is a really not fun battle. Valana just said my magic is at your command. That's not a very Valana thing to say, but alright. You take a lyrium potion, and you take a lyrium potion. Oh my god. We haven't even got one of them down yet. Wake up, everybody. Jesus Christ. You do a group heal. Quick. And Valana, you heal Anders. Jesus Christ on a flipping cracker, man. Right, you health potion. It is a good thing that the chat isn't like that nobody's in the chat right now, actually, because I would be getting distracted by them. You know what I'm like. That is a fascinating position. The Ogren and Dorabella have been paused in there. not want to be in that position with Ogren, I'll be honest. So that's Ogren. With his legs in the air. And that's Dorabella. There. With her head in his arse. And her legs in the air. Which means somebody else could go. Is this a sex position? Does anybody know? Anybody who's more well versed in these things than me. The fact that it also looks like Ogren's breathing fire, and then there's just blood coming from somewhere. Oh god. Oh, this is what Fred's missing. I'm gonna have some of my pizza. Just gonna have some of my pizza. Okay. Alright. So, carry on. Right. Okay, what's happening? Where's the other one? Right, we need to take down that one. I'm gonna let Anders have his health poultice. There we go, and then everybody take down that one. Yes, I was saying it's a good thing the chat is empty because I would be getting very distracted by, you know, just everything. Where's Dora? Wake up, love. I need you to throw a grenade. I can hear Fred. He's in my head. He's screaming at me to throw a grenade, even though he's not here. And then throw another one. There we go. Oh, fuck a banana. Okay. 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 Health poultices, people. Nice and quick. Valana's dead. Well, fine. I didn't want Valana to be alive anyway. We'll revive Valana. Revive Valana. Get her back. And then do a group heal. And then Valana, my dear, you can have a Lyrium potion. And then I want everybody attacking this one. Just, I don't know. I don't know. Just do something, man. Curse mortality, sure. Why not? You resisted me, curse mortality. Of course you did. Of course you resisted me, curse mortality. Why did I expect anything less? Okay, so will you just stop knocking Anders over? It's very rude. There we go. Right, so I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna actually temporarily freeze this one. Health poultice. Excellent. Excellent. We're all stunned. I swear to God. That didn't really help, did it? We've almost got this one, though. We've almost got this one. If we put a Death X on him nice and quick. Just... Anders is going to die. I think Valana can bring him back, though. Yes, she can. So... there we go. We got one. We got one. Anders is dead, but let's not worry about that. Because we can bring him back. We can bring him back. The joys of magic. And then we can do a group heal. And then... for the love of God. Jesus Christ. See, I wasn't wrong. It is a hard battle. I'm glad I left it till today. Okay, you take a health poultice. And then take a lyrium poultice. You can take a lyrium potion, whatever. Yeah, Ogren can take a lesser one. Dorabella can take a lesser one. There we go. We're all going to be dandy. We're all going to be fine. Everything's going to be wonderful. Right. All of you attack that one. I don't know how its health has gone down so far. It wasn't down that far, like 5 seconds ago. Eat some more of me pizza. You know what? There's nobody watching this to hear me awful pizza eating noises. I was too busy eating pizza to notice that the dragon had moved. Do you think I should watch the stream, just to make myself feel better? I should, like, you know, open it up on my phone or something. Well, we've only going 15 minutes. Oh, soulmate's here! Hello, soulmate. You've saved the day. Sorry, I'm taking a drink. Oh god, YouTube has even recognised that you're here. One viewer, it says. Unless there's other lurkers. Which there might be. I'm eating spicy pizza. Just so you know. Hear any eating noises and me possibly screaming and glugging water? It's because I'm eating spicy pizza. Right, okay. I'm gonna take a drink. I'll be with you in a second, soulmate. You just hang in there. Okay. Yeah, Fred's not here. Because he's working. That's apparently more important. Welsh friend isn't here. Because I don't know if she told me why she wasn't going to be here, but she's not here. And Common Misconception is never here on a Tuesday. So, just me and you, love, for now. That's alright. We can keep this thing going between the two of us. I'm sure we can. You just have to shout grenades now and then, you know. Okay. Where's that bloody dragon gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. I'm looking for him in the sky and he had already landed. Okay, so... We're almost through this freaking dragon fight. This dragon fight is exactly as hard as I remember it being. I thought maybe... I thought maybe it wouldn't be. I thought it was going to be one of those ones where I was like, oh, this fight's really hard, and then it turns out not to be hard at all. But no, this fight's fucking awful. Right. But it's alright, we're getting through it. We'll be okay. We'll survive. Put a death X on him. And down he goes. Jesus Christ.
Is she with that monster? I must get to her.
Sorry, I was eating a jalapeno. We'll find another way. Pull yourself together. You're no use to anyone like this. Your sister is a lost cause. None of those are great, are they? I feel like if we want to keep Valana on side, saying your sister is a lost cause is not the best option, but it does sound like the kind of thing Dora would say, doesn't it? It's always the struggle I have when playing characters like this, because you want to stay true to the character, but at the same time you don't want to piss everybody off. Okay, your sister has lost cause.
She is not! She must have her reasons for doing whatever it is she's doing.
We'll find another way. Pull yourself together. She's gone, accept it and move on. I'm gonna go pull yourself together.
You're right. I have to stop. I have to think. There must be another way.
They're darkspawn. They are darkspawn. They'll head for the deep roads. It's useless. The darkspawn tunnels are too vast. I wouldn't count on it. Yeah, they're darkspawn. They'll head for the deep roads.
The home of the children of stone. Yes. They say wardens can sense darkspawn even deep beneath the ground. I would join the Grey Wardens. Give me the ability to hunt down these monsters in the deep.
Joining could kill you, or I could just try to find your sister for you. You don't deserve the honor. Yeah, the joining could kill you.
At the very least, it's hard to get the taste out of your mouth for a few hours.
I am not afraid of death. I will pledge my service to you in exchange for the powers your order can grant. What say you?
Very well, welcome to the Grey Wardens, mostly because I need another mage.
Shall we go then? I've had enough of this place.
Alright. I've got over half of this pizza left, you know. Just to forewarn you about awful eating noises that you might hear. and much drinking of water, because it is quite spicy. But spicy in sort of an enjoyable way. Not like... Sometimes things are so spicy you can't actually taste them. I never understand the point of that. Anyway. Oh, it's a lamb's meat shield. How exciting. And shock treatment gloves. Okay. Yeah. So, I'll go back through that way. Suppose we'll have to head forwards, won't we? You picked the wrong dialogue option with her and she attacked you. What dialogue option did you pick that she attacked you? What, like here or like back in the wood? Because I think I've had her attack me like back in the Wending Wood. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of need her because I need 2 mages. I just like having 2 mages, especially if you have 2 spirit healers. Because having 2 group heals is really useful, but having 2 revives is really useful as well, because it tends to be the mages that die, because they're quite squishy if something actually gets close to them. So if you've got one mage that can revive a mage who dies, and then if the first mage dies, the revived mage can revive the first mage, as happened in the last battle. Yes. Back in the woods, yeah, I think she can attack you back in the woods.
Unfortunate. No, it is lost to us now. There is no point in returning, Uther. Your former comrades are impressive. They will be difficult to convince. No, Uther. I will fulfill my promise to you. All is not lost yet. Come. We must prepare for battle.
Yeah, so that's Uther, who features in The Calling, the book. And she was a silent sister, so she had a tongue cut out, which is why she doesn't talk. And became a Grey Warden, and then joined the Architect. So, yeah. Right, what should we do? Head back to the Vigil, and we'll sort our inventory out, and then I want to do the 2 little side questy things that we've got. Those 2 things, just to tick them off the list. And then, yes, I named this possibly Cal Hirol, because we might get to go to Cal Hirol, or we might get distracted by side quests. I haven't decided yet. We're definitely going to do some side quests.
Sorry for looking. I can't help that your womanly splendor is at eye level.
What? I was referring to your...
Oh, you weren't talking about... what were you talking about?
Your breath, Dwarf. The fell cloud that emanates from your gaping maw.
They didn't call me the lady killer of Orzammar for nothing.
You know what I like best about that helmet is that it shows his beard, but then it makes you think that when he was wearing like the full helmet, like the Legion helmet, what did he do with his beard? Like, did he just tuck it in? Because it wasn't sticking out the bottom. Yeah.
Hey, Commander, we need to talk.
He's still in fighting stance. Of course, Ogren.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Now this is an interesting point, isn't it? Because the dwarves don't dream because they aren't connected to the Fade. But once they become Grey Wardens, they do dream because of the taint. Interesting. I apologise, I should have warned you. At least this isn't a blight. You hear the archdemon. You're Ogren, fearless. You can eat nightmares for breakfast. Is Whittle Ogren having nightmares? Yes, you're fearless. You can eat nightmares for breakfast.
Yeah, this particular dream put me right off my breakfast. In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared brood mothers, and it had Hespeth's face. You remember Hespeth, don't you? Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time." And Hespeth screamed and 1,000 darkspawn burst from her.
Okay, Daniel's here. Hello, Daniel. Okay, what then?
Then the darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up.
Okay. Yes, I dream of the darkspawn, but not like that. Or maybe that's not a good thing to say, actually. I think you've got too much on your mind, Ogren.
Usually they accuse me of the opposite. Thanks for listening, Commander.
Sorry, I'm still eating this picture. I know it probably sounds horrific, does it? Especially when I then talk with my mouth full. Also, I eat pizza like an animal. I don't I don't cut it into nice slices. No, I literally rip it apart with my fingers. Which means I then have to lick all the sauce and stuff off my fingers before I touch my keyboard. I'm such such a slob, honestly. It's what happens when you live on your own too long, you know. Okay. Oh dear. I'm feeling very not in control of my life at the minute. Do you ever feel like that? Like you just get out of all of your routines and everything? Oh, because you know what? I'll do so well for ages. Like, months and months, I'll like eat healthy, eat proper meals. I'll be organised, all my housework gets done. And then all of a sudden, I just kind of get out of all my routines and I just start ripping pizza apart with my fingers. Right, anyway. What am I doing? I don't know. We need to make Villana a Grey Warden. Now that we've finished telling Ogren about his dreams. Talking to Ogren about his dreams. I had a very weird dream last night. Do you want to hear about my very weird dream? Because it's a bit of a long story. But I remember saying a few streams ago that I very rarely get nightmares. I think this would constitute as a nightmare. It was a bit fucking creepy. But like, my dreams are often like a complete story, like beginning, middle and end. They don't always make sense, but it's usually like a complete narrative, right? And this one was like that, right? But it was very, very fucking creepy. I think I've been watching too much Most Haunted. I've been watching a lot of Most Haunted recently. Although Most Haunted doesn't scare me. I don't find it scary. But this was very creepy. So, like, there was this woman, and she looked like one of the YouTubers that I watch, but she wasn't. But we were mates, me and her, and we were hanging out, you know, like mates do. And then the police turned up, and they were like, actually, she's a really, really dangerous criminal who's been on the run, and she, like, bludgeoned her terminally ill father to death. And, like, chopped him up with a hacksaw, right? Quite bloody, quite kind of gory and horrible. It was like, right. So they took her away, because, you know, she'd, like, murdered her father. And they put her in prison. And then it jumped, and it was like 10 years later, and she was rehabilitated and was now a happy, functioning member of society. And she was living in this beautiful house with her brother and this husband that she had this, like, idyllic life. And it was absolutely beautiful. They lived by a lake, the house was beautiful, everything was beautiful, right? And then that went on for a little bit, and then... honest to God. And then her husband was saying something to her, and I can't remember what it was, but whatever it was he said to her, like, made the illusion disappear, because all of this was actually an illusion. And he disappeared, and her brother disappeared, and the house disappeared, and she was suddenly in this horrible flat that was, like, falling apart, and there was damp on the walls, and there was, like, dry rot and everything, and it was just really horrible and dark and dingy. And it turned out that the entire narrative of the dream had been her delusion, and none of it had actually happened. And she was completely doolally, and she'd sort of imagined all of this, and then realised that it had all been a delusion. And she was actually in this awful, horrific flat that was falling apart with her terminally ill father, who she had never murdered because that was part of the delusion as well. And then it kind of clicked in her slightly mad brain that she had to murder her father, because if she murdered her father, then she would get sent to prison and she'd be rehabilitated, and she'd end up with this wonderful idyllic life living in this wonderful house with this husband and this brother who apparently appeared out of nowhere. So she like was going through the door into her father's room and you could hear him coughing. It was proper creepy, like really creepy stuff, right? You never saw him. I never saw him, it was my dream. But you could hear him coughing, and she was like walking into his room with a hacksaw, prepared to murder him to make this delusion come true. And at that point, I woke up, and I literally, honestly, sat up in bed and just went, what the fuck? What the hell is going on in my subconscious that it came up with that? It was bad. It was bad, yeah. And this was like about 2 hours before I needed to be up, and I did not manage to get back to sleep. It was very creepy. It like left a proper horrible feeling with me. It was just really weird. And I don't normally have dreams like that. My dreams are normally like happy and colourful, and it was really strange. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, should we get on with the game now that I've told you about my creepy dream? I just felt like I had to talk about it because it was very weird. But then I didn't really want to like tell people at work because I have to see those people every day and they might look at me differently. Talk to the Seneschal.
The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters. I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land. Certain matters of court must be decided.
Okay. The fact that he says all rise as Dora enters, but like she's a dwarf, so they're all taller than her. So now they're all just looking down on her. Did you by any chance have a dairy heavy dinner that night? Says Daniel. What did I have for dinner last night? I had sausage and mash and half a Terry's chocolate orange. That's what I had. So no. Okay, anything I should know before we proceed?
By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it.
And there are no chairs, says Soulmate. You are right, that did not occur to me, so what are they rising from? Interesting. Okay, let's begin.
Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheep herder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the Crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Okay. The law is clear, death by hanging it is. Not without mercy, flog him instead. Join the army and your life will be spared, your family fed. Now, the trouble with that one is, we've basically given him a job. So anybody who doesn't have a job and needs a job will be like, oh, I'll just nick some stuff, and then they'll give me a job. And it's not really how we kind of want things to go. However, if you do take that, doesn't he, like, form his own order of knights or something? Or am I thinking of something else? That might be Inquisition I'm thinking of. I can't remember. Yeah, flog him instead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next is a serious matter. Danella, a soldier of the Vigil, abandoned her post and was caught 3 leagues away. She is charged with desertion. Even if it were not a time of war, the penalty would be death.
I asked the old captain several times to release me from my oath. The Darkspawn are too near my family's farm. They need me, my lord. I'm no coward.
You dishonor everyone who serves the Vigil. You think you are alone in having family under threat.
The men are afire over this one. Danella is an accomplished scout, but desertion could destroy the army.
Yeah, desertion is pretty bad, isn't it? Understandable, but at the same time you can't not punish it, can you? Otherwise the whole army would desert. Desertion could not be tolerated. The penalty is death. Her motive mitigates her crime. 1 year in prison. Danella, bring your family here and fight for us and you. Oh. Oh, I hate making decisions like this. I don't like any of those options because I don't want to kill her. 1 year in prison, I don't think would like. What's the word? Yes, satisfy everybody else. Like the other soldiers. Because it's not fair on the other soldiers if she deserts and then doesn't really get punished for it. And then they bring your family here and fight for us and you. It's just... will set a precedent, won't it? See the seeds of Inquisition in this, soulmate. Yes, I've often thought that. This is like a sort of, almost like an Inquisition dry run, isn't it? Oh, man. We're gonna have to execute her, aren't we? We're gonna have to.
You've made the right choice, Commander.
The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of Terns Down. She...
I prefer to speak for myself. The old Earl Brendan Howe made certain promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part did you take in Howe's conspiracies, Liza? To get such a fruitful prize? I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Turnlogan.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, there's a cat on my desk. Hello, Putty. You keep your paws off my pizza. I guarantee you do not want to bite into a jalapeno. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm almost tempted to let him just to see what his face would do. No. No. That's my keyboard. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, that's... No. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go to the kitten drama screen. Because there's a kitten creating drama. And I can't see my monitor, but you're very in the way. You're eyeing my pizza. My pizza. My pizza buds. Oh, he's gone. Oh man. Hang on. I'm gonna have another bite of my pizza and then I'll be back with you. Okay. Don't give your cat jalapenos. No, I wasn't going to. He did once bite into a chili by accident. I was making a curry and I was chopping chilies and a bit fell onto the floor and he was like a heat-seeking missile. He just went for it before I could stop him. And he bit right into it. And then he kind of paused. And he kind of looked at me. And then he, like, just opened his mouth and it just dropped onto the floor. It was quite funny. But he didn't actually eat it. Yeah. Right. What are we doing? Ah, yes. The document is genuine. The land belongs to Lady Liza. Alha was a traitor, so Darren keeps his holding. It's legal, Darren, but I swear I'll make this up to you. War is expensive. I claim the disputed land for my own. So the... Sorry. The diplomatic thing to do is give it to Lady Liza. But this is Dora that we're playing as. And Dora would be like, yeah, Alha was a traitor. So Darren keeps his holding. That's what she would do. It's probably not the most sensible option, but it's what she would do.
Ban Esmeralda will hear of this.
The commander has spoken. The matter is resolved. This session of the Arling's court is over. And Maker, help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
Okie dokie. I like Farrell. Right. So, should we have a little chat with everybody? Do the rounds. Talk to Ogren.
So, what about it, huh? Huh?
What about what, Ogren?
I was thinking about my plan for a grand fleet of Mabari chariots. Talked to your dog about it once. Didn't seem impressed. Thing is, the Grey Wardens could use a snazzier image. Everyone thinks we're a grim stick-in-the-muds. Oh, and the ladies love them chariots. Oh, yes.
Okay. Very informative conversation there. I have lots of gifts to give Valana, actually. Should we talk to her first and then give her the gifts? The trouble is, if you get their approval up too quickly, you kind of end up missing conversations. She doesn't want to talk to me at all. Okay, we probably need to make her a Grey Warden first, which is what I was trying to do the first time I talked to Varel, wasn't it?
To business, then. Orlais sent a dozen wardens to the vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Kristoff is still in the field.
Okay. They sent a dozen wardens to fight an army?
Oh, it only took 3 wardens to end a civil war and kill an archdemon. A dozen is extravagant. The warden commander of Orlais wanted to send more, but there are political considerations. No, the Empress of Orlais was not pleased when her wardens were turned away during the Blight.
Okay. Why were they turned back?
Terran Logain still had bitter memories of the Orlesian occupation. And whatever message Logain sent back with the wardens, it got the Empress's knickers in a twist.
Okay, why was Kristoff in the field?
The Orlesian wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine.
Okay, Amaranthine isn't small. How will I find him?
Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns.
Sorry, I promise I'm nearly finished this pizza. Trouble is, it's going cold, and the cheese is kind of unmelting itself. You know what I mean? It's going unmelt. What's the opposite of melted? Unmelted. It's not like, you know, melted anymore, and it's nicer when it's melted. Did Kristoff reveal anything of what he'd found?
He did, but not to me. The wardens keep their own counsel.
I've got like 1 bite left. And then there will be no more eating noises, I promise. Okay. Why aren't the Darkspawn returning to the deep roads?
Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the wardens said the archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose...
Okay. Is there anything else, or can we talk of other matters?
That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander?
Interesting. I have finished the pizza. Right, no more having to listen to me eat a pizza. I've got to stop eating during these live streams, honestly. You need to get me shit together. Do you ever get to a point where you're just like, you know what, woman? You need to get your fucking shit together, love. You need to get yourself sorted. You need to get organised. Get your bloody life together. Yeah, should I not be able to, like, make Valana the Grey Warden?
Commander.
Yes, another wish is to undertake the joining.
I hope they fare better than Sir Myri. I'll make the preparations. From this moment forth, Velana, you are a Grey Warden.
Then let it be.
I can't get over the fact that that goblet's like the size of their head.
She yet draws breath, Commander. She will recover.
Daniel says the opposite of melting is freezing. Yes, actually, that does make sense. I don't think it was quite freezing, but it was probably in the process. You know, it was getting colder. If it had managed to get down to, like, you know, sub-zero, it would have frozen. Which, you know, if I'd put it in the freezer, it would have done. So yes, I suppose that is valid. There will be a technical term, won't there, for unmelting. If Wilshire was here, she would probably Google it. Okay, now can we talk to Valana?
What's the point of having walls? I'm just as cold in here as out there.
Okay, no, apparently we can't. Does Anders want to talk to me?
Should we get a move on?
No. Does Nathaniel want to talk to me?
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
Carrying on the family tradition then.
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Frederick Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
Quite a nice name, Frederick. Quite like it. Yeah, and the house were never told.
Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
Okay. The only shame was your father's.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Oh, I've got +6 approval for them. I think, you know what, they could inform a family that somebody died in the joining without having to, like, reveal the details of the joining. I mean, they could just say that they, you know, died during initiation or something like that. You might not have died in the joining, you might have died after the joining. Right, okay, so, if nobody wants to speak to me, I need to do inventory stuff. Oh, yes, we got Dragon Spite, didn't we? Is that better than his grandfather's bow? 4 damage, rapid aim, reduces hostility, 10 attack, 20 damage versus dragons. Or 3 damage, rapid aim, critical chance, and 4 attack. Although that has more damage overall. And it is his grandfather's bow. Like, I would feel bad taking his grandfather's bow off him. I mean, I think he's probably fine for now. We'll give him some Arrow of Faith. And see if we've got any better armor for him. Ooh, the Slippery Ferret's Gloves. 4 dexterity, 8 cunning. Could I wear those? Because I'm a rogue. Yeah, I should definitely wear those. I've just got, like, normal drakeskin gloves on. I'll wear those. And I think what he's got on is better than that. Sorry, I was reading the chat, don't mind me. Right, Valana. Ring of Discipline is 15 willpower. That's actually really bloody good. 15 willpower, Jesus. Versus +1 magic or +2 willpower, +2 magic, +5% fire damage. If we take off the Ring of Study and we put on the Ring of Discipline, no. Why is it when you've got one ring equipped and you double click on a ring, it replaces the one that you've got equipped rather than just filling the empty slot? It really annoys me. Give her that, then she'll have like ridiculous willpower. So she'll have like loads of magic. And I don't think we've got anything. I don't think she has any electricity spells, does she? No, we'll keep her with her fire damage. And then, yeah. Okie dokie. And then Anders, what rings have you got on? Oh, you've got Tingler. Always makes me giggle. Ring of Mastery, which is +2 spell power. We've got fire resistance and fire damage. Fire resistance and fire damage. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. Ring of Study, yeah, we'll keep with. Is +1 magic better than +10 spell power? I don't really 100% understand what spell power is. Is that like how much damage your normal attacks do? I think it is. We're up to 4 viewers now, guys. That's quite impressive on a day where Fred hasn't bothered to turn up. Honestly, some people just can't get their priorities right. I don't think we've got anything for Ogren, have we? We haven't got any better armor or anything, have we? No. No, I think we're sorted. I think we're done. I think we're cushy. Right, we'll go and sell all the shit we don't need.
You need anything, Commander?
We're down to 3 viewers. Oh my god. Shouldn't have said anything. Mind you, I don't trust YouTube. YouTube sort of like, you know, forgets that people are there, even when they're there. Right, so get rid of all this crap that I don't need. Ooh, the Winter Blade. I might keep that, possibly for Hujima What's It. Yes, Hujima What's It. You know who I'm talking about. That one. Everybody knows Hujima What's It. Justice. Yes, that's who I was talking about. And we'll keep the Landspeed Shield because Jesus Christ, that's really good. That'll also be good for Hujima What's It. Get rid of those 2. We can sell Sir Pouncelot. I don't know what's sadder, the fact that we can sell Sir Pouncelot or the fact that we can sell him for like 0 money. Like, it wouldn't even pay for him. You know, cats are quite expensive in the modern age. I'm going to keep that ruby because I have it in my head that we need a ruby later, but I don't know if we actually do or not. But it's just in my head that we need a ruby. For one of Wade's quests or something. But I don't know if we actually do. Might not. We must have a lot of shit because, like, I've cleared out my inventory and I've still got loads of stuff. Oh, we'll get rid of the bloody stamina potions. Don't need them. Never, ever, ever use them. Probably get rid of the Deathroot extract. I don't use most of my poisons either. I'm not going to use that. 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 And then I've got lots of gifts to give people. What the hell else have I got in my inventory then? I've got 74 things in my inventory. It doesn't seem like I've got 74 things in my inventory. Apparently I do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got some crafting things, so I shall craft myself some more bombs, get some more soul rot. I love a soul rot bomb. Oh, we've got an elemental grenade. I don't know what an elemental grenade is, but I'm gonna make some. Because why not? We've got 46 frozen lightning. Where the hell did we get 46 frozen lightning from? I didn't buy frozen lightning, did I? I'm sure I did not buy frozen lightning. How have we got 46 frozen? Okay, we'll make some frozen lightning since we've got some of that. No, we'll get some sort of shock bombs even. We've got 2 fire crystals. 5 frost shock. Great acid flasks. We've got 101 life stones. How? Where did we get 101 life stones from? I'm very confused. Right, okay, so... what do we need? We need corruptor agent, don't we? Okay. I'll buy some... Do you have corruptor agent? I miss Bodan and Sandal. I wish Bodan and Sandal had been in this DLC. Would have been better, wouldn't it? Yep, buy some corruptor agents since I apparently have all of the bomb ingredients in the world. What did I need for soul rot? I can't remember. I made one like literally 5 seconds ago and I can't remember what I needed. I don't think it was anything that he's got. Whoops, I'm about to throw me bomb. Let's not do that. That's what I want. And yeah, we'll make some shock bombs with all of this bloody frozen lightning I've got for, I don't know, reasons. Also, in the main game, I constantly kept forgetting to pickpocket people. So now I'm going to start pickpocketing people. I stole from the merchant. I don't know what I got, but I stole something. Okay, and we're going to try and steal from the ambassador. Oh, she's got nothing on her, man. That's no fun at all. Can I steal from Anders? Can I do that? Can I pickpocket from my own people? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Pickpocket from Anders?
I'll get on it.
Nothing to steal. It's because everything that he owns is in my inventory. Try pickpocketing Varol. Seems like a bad idea, but let's try it anyway. Nothing to steal? Really? What about Mistress Woolsey? She's like, you know, the accountant. Or whatever. Head of the treasury. We'll call her the accountant. You just like pickpocket her? No? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right. Do you know what I do need? I need more flasks.
You need anything,
I need more flasks. Do you sell flasks? You better sell flasks. How can you not sell flasks? Somebody must sell flasks, right? Can't get the staff these days, that's the problem. Right. So, we shall head out with my party of hooligans. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. What's my favourite build in this game? I'm not really a build kind of person. I'm more a kind of wing it sort of person. I don't know. I don't think Origins massively lends itself to builds. Valana and Anders are just arguing with each other. Because, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, you can do builds, but you don't need to. Do you know what I mean? It's like... I don't know. Like, you don't really need to level up any of your characters differently depending on what specialisation you pick for them. But you can if you want to, but you don't have to. Do you know what I mean? And it's not like in Dragon Age 2, where you definitely do have builds. But in Origins, I don't know, I just don't see the point. I think as long as you follow the basics of levelling up each type of class. So, like, for the rogues, you put everything into dexterity and cunning. For the warriors, you put everything into dexterity and strength. And for the mages, you put everything into magic and willpower. And then, for warriors and rogues, you literally just max out whichever tree you're using on the skills. And for mages, you just kind of, you know, pick whatever spells tickle your fancy. I'm not really a build kind of person in Origins, to be honest. I do like being a blood mage, though. But even then, like, I don't level up a blood mage differently to how I would level up any other mage. Those people who say you have to put more into constitution, you really don't, because you know you just need to equip stuff that has you know that gives you extra constitution, like Reaper's vestments and stuff like that. So there are like plenty of things that you can equip that will give you lots of constitution, without you ever having to put a single point into constitution. What am I doing? Who am I leveling up? Valana. Go Petrify. I think that was the plan, wasn't it? I think I was planning on doing Petrify. We'll do Petrify. Right, okay. So... I need somebody who sells flasks. Who's going to sell flasks, do you reckon? I don't know. Oh, can I pickpocket Wade? There's an idea. What's Wade got on him?
I'll get on it.
Got nothing to steal. Has nobody got anything worth stealing? Honestly. Honestly. Try and pickpocket Dwarkin. Pickpocket Dwarkin. No, he's got nothing on him either. Will he talk to me yet?
You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
You're the one who blew up the dog spawn.
Oh, kind of you to notice. That was my work. The name is Dworkin Glavenok. Some call me Dworkin the Mad. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Okay, did you invent these explosives?
I developed these particular formulations. It's the Kunari who perfected the art. It just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile ingredients.
Okay. Yeah, is there any way I can help?
If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work.
Yes, I found some lyrium sand. I remember that. I can't remember where I found it, but I do remember finding it.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Frederick. I know what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history.
Okay. Push yourself hard. We need those explosives. Yeah. So if you tell him to push himself hard, he's not going to blow himself up. I think it actually makes the explosives better if you do that. I think if you tell him to push himself, it actually makes the explosives better, from what I can recall.
Aye, Commander. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Is he giving me grenades? I bet he's giving me grenades. Yay, he's giving me grenades. Well, he's giving me one. Got one grenade. I shall save that. Yeah, I'll put my elemental grenades down there. I'll slip rune crafting over there. Oh god, I need to sort this bloody taskbar out. Jesus. Yeah, I want those soul rot bombs. What did I need for soul rot again? Spirit charge. We'll keep our eye out. I don't know how we've got bloody 101 life stones. I don't know when that happened. But apparently, that's the thing that happened. Right, okay, so we are going to go to the Turnoble estate and do whatever it was we needed to do with the Turnoble estate. I can't remember. Were we like rescuing someone's daughter or something? I can't remember what we were doing. There was something that we needed to do here. Why don't we'll just turn up and kill all of the enemies. That usually works well enough, doesn't it? Yeah, where's Anders? I need his cone of cold. That's what I need. I need his cone of cold. Oh, poor look, Alpha. He got frozen and then he got paralysed. Yeah. I think... Yeah, Valana just set Ogren on fire. I thought Valana had just set Ogren on fire. I like to think she did that on purpose. Just set him on fire? Why not? It is unfortunate that Ogre does look like the Genlocks, and I keep thinking he's a Genlock. So, yeah. Maybe Valana thought he was a Genlock too, who knows? Right, okay. So, did I just accidentally... I think I might have just accidentally put one of my other screens on temporarily for a second there. I'm not 100% certain when I was quick saving. I might have hit one of the function keys, I'm not sure. Yes, I did, briefly, I've just seen it. Sorry! That's my censored screen, though, for when, you know, anything naughty that isn't YouTube friendly turns up. We get to put that screen up for a little bit. I had to be very careful when I was setting my quick keys for all of my different screens, because I used, like, the F keys. But then F5 is quick save, so I had to make sure that none of them were keyed to quick save, because then every time I quick saved, you would just get, like, a different screen up. Yeah, okay, so, I reckon... Oh, Valana, what are you doing all the way back here, man? I wanted you to launch one of your fireballs. Dear me, you kind of missed the opportunity now a bit. Okay, put one over there, that'll probably be alright. Yeah, you've got like one of them, and now there's an ogre throwing a bloody rock at you. Oh, I don't know. Just incompetence. It's just what I have to deal with. Just so much incompetence. Trying to be fearless heroes here, honestly. We'd never have defeated the bloke with this lot, would we? Yeah, okay, so... Can you pop a bit of a paralyze, my friend? On the old ogre. Yes, I can, he said. Oh my god, he answered me. He actually answered me. Isn't it terrifying when that happens? When a video game character answers you. Also, there's a mage over there who's trying to do something. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't like it. But Valana launched a fireball at him. Wonderful. We'll take out the ogre first. Let's see if we can't punch him in the face or something before he does whatever it is he's trying to do. Yeah. Also, Anders is dying. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Alright, okay. Sorry, I'm yawning. Good wife for... Oh, it's another Valena. There's quite a few Valenas, isn't there? There's Valana, and then there's that Valena, and then there's Valena in Redcliffe in the main game. Also, there's more bad guys. Oh! Bad guys. Yes. Okay, we'll let Valana start off with a fireball. Lovely. And then we're going to use some of these millions of grenades that we crafted. If we can get them, like, close enough together. Okay, fine. You can just have one to yourself. I want to know what the elemental grenade does. I don't know if it was the fire, or if Valana just launched a fireball. I don't know. You do a quick heal. And, oh my god. Hey, emissaries. Are you trying to do chain lightning, you little arsehole? Oh, my mages are dying, man. Let's both take a health bolus. Also, we're having arrows rained down upon us, as you do. Right, somebody died. Anders died. Well, you know what? We don't need Anders. What do we need Anders for? What good was Anders doing for us, anyway? Stab this idiot in the back. Down he goes. Yay. Somebody leveled up. Ogren leveled up. It's probably the least useful person to level up. Don't need Ogren leveled up. You can have yourself some dexterity because it's weirdly low. And then you can have... should we get his guardian stuff going up? That'll do. Right, so... Right. Yeah, was that the person we needed to find? I cannot remember what we were doing here. I can't remember why we came here. But we found a lady. Okay. That was a lady. There's a 10-block corpse over here. Okay, is there going to be more darkspawn? I bet there is. Is there more darkspawn anywhere? There's a charred corpse. Just gonna make sure there's no more enemies before we loot everybody. No, no more enemies. Well. Well. What is it with ogres having health pulses on them? Quite often have health pulses on the ogres, don't they? Yeah, so that was a quest that we may or may not have completed. I don't know, have we completed that? Okay, so the daughter ransomed was Forlorn Cove. We must have just completed it. I think we've just completed it, whatever it was. I don't know what we were doing here. I don't know. But we did it. Whatever it was that we were doing, we did it. So, you know, go us. Right, we'll head to Forlorn Cove. We'll get attacked on the way. As you do. We never managed to convince that Canary merchant to come to the yes.
Don't be startled.
The keep, did we?
Wish to be about our way. Alana. Well, this is certainly a surprise. You traveling with
Humans, yes. The irony does not escape me, clanmate.
We are no longer your clan, Valana.
Okay. Wasn't your clan killed in the Wending Wood?
They were my closest friends, but not all of my clan.
Valana was exiled. She does not have a clan. We...
Stop. I do not wish to speak of this. Marin, the others who left with me, they are dead. And Serani is gone. Taken by the Darkspawn.
Timothy's here! Hello, Timothy! Okay, so... if she's still alive, we'll find her. Serani's a lost cause and infected by them. Okay, if she's still alive, we'll find her.
Thank you, whoever you are. You have my gratitude. Ilshe warned her not to go with you, Valana. You see what you brought on her?
Then tell Ilshe that she was right. Oh, I can see her smug.
Ilshe has passed on. You know nothing but hatred. The clan is better off without your poison.
Okay. Let's stay out of it.
We've lingered too long. Andrew will guide your path, Valana.
Do not make a fuss over me. Let us be on our way.
I didn't so much as glance in your direction, Valana. But alright. I'm sure you're not an ogre, Timothy. I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're a nice, happy, friendly ogre if you are an ogre. This is the bridge that you fight Marjolaine on in the Liliana Song DLC, is it not? Is it? Or am I imagining that? I think it is. Eileen Bensley. That sounds like someone you would live next to, doesn't it? Eileen Bensley. Be like someone's granny. Okay.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
You won't see a sovereign until I see the girl. As you demand 30 sovereigns, now give me the girl. Bensley couldn't make it. Lord Bensley sent the commander of the Grey. Bensley isn't the one who's going to kill you. I am. Oh, that's totally a Dora line if ever I heard one.
Defend yourselves, men.
I hope they don't now kill the girl, which they might do, to be fair. Oh, everybody approves of me, though. Yay, I'm popular. Right, okay, Valana, I need one of your very handy fireballs, my love. We'll pop one over there. Fireball! Boop. There we go. And then, if we all attack Mosley the Snake. And I think if we put a bit of a Death Hex on him, which I can't do because Dora's already used it. Mark of Death even, not Death Hex. I can get Anders to put a Death Hex on him. Welsh friend! is here. Okay, we've almost got the full gang back together again here, guys. We're all just like who needs Fred? We don't need Fred. What do we need Fred for? What does Fred bring to the table? I mean, you know, I think we've outgrown Fred, to be honest. I don't. So I know he's going to go back and watch this. Because he rewatches all of the streams, and I know because he comments on them. Even the ones he was actually, like, you know, watching. So, we should just rip Fred apart as much as we can. What is Cal Hirol? Cal Hirol is the Dwarven Tig. Whoops, I nearly knocked my plate off. It's the Dwarven Tig that we may or may not get to. Here's your editor, that's true. He is. He is my editor. Yeah, you get. I pay him in hug emojis. He's basically like my secretary, Fred. He reads all of my fan fictions and he comments on all of my videos and he, you know. But apart from that, I mean, you know, what do we keep him around for? What are we doing? Yeah, we're killing. What's his name? There's a tough bandit over there. He's not just a regular bandit, he's a tough bandit. Right, so... when did Anders get killed? Because he's got an injury. Oh, I remember when he got killed. Just ignore me. Should we just take them all one at a time? That's probably the easiest way of doing it, isn't it? Easiest way of doing it. Yeah. Tough bandit has moved. He just decided to like run closer to us for reasons. I do a little group heal. If it wasn't for Fred, Welsh Fred would never have commented on my Oblivion videos. Yeah, Fred has a way of like, you know, bringing the social out of you, doesn't he? If it wasn't for Fred, I would never have started commenting on Reddit posts. So there we go. So I think those two over there need a grenade. I think they do. Wouldn't Fred have been proud of me if he bothered to turn up? Yeah, I think they killed the girl. I think they killed her. I don't think I handled that in the most diplomatic way possible, and now the girl that I was supposed to be saving is dead, and her head is buried in a wall. So, you know. Maybe don't send Dora when delicate negotiations are needed. I think that's what we've learned. Oh, that's quite a pretty view. It's quite nice. Quite like that. Yeah. So, you know, possibly not had the best outcome, but hey, you know. We got Tooth of the Mountain Father, so you know, that's something. It's not been a total waste of a trip. Yeah. I fireballed her, did I? Oh, I killed her. Oh. 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 Should we maybe not mention that bit when we're reporting back? Like, we should definitely say the bandits killed her. Like, in fact, better yet, let's say the bandits killed her before we even got here. So that, like, there was absolutely nothing we could have done and it was absolutely not our fault in any way, shape or form. Let's say that, okay? Oh dear. Right, let's head back to Vigil's Keep briefly. So... yeah. We'll go and talk to what's her name.
Commander.
Got any messages for me?
Just give me a moment.
Thunderbird's voice lady. Bensley's gratitude. What's he grateful for? I got his daughter killed. My squire has informed me that mostly the snake's reign has ended. I had little hope that my daughter would survive in his hands. You have my eternal thanks that justice has been served. Please accept these sovereigns in gratitude for your assistance. I killed his daughter with a fireball and he thanked me and gave me money. Okay, we'll not mention the details. That is the most Dorabella thing, isn't it? she gets sent to save someone's daughter and just accidentally blows the girl up while trying to kill her kidnappers. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a quick nip in here. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break actually. There you go, you can have the kitten break screen. I shall take a very quick break because I need more water. I shall be back soon. My cats are fast asleep. You know how cats have like two types of sleep? They have that sort of like, you know, kind of asleep, but if they hear you moving about, they'll jump up and come running to see what you're doing, you know, just in case you're heading anywhere near the snack cupboard or anything like that. And then they have like proper asleep, where if they hear you moving about, they'll like crack open an eye just to glare at you for daring to make noise while they're trying to sleep. They're in the second stage of sleep. They're asleep on my bed, and I kind of walked past the bedroom and I just saw these two sets of eyes glaring at me. How dare you walk past us when we're sleeping? It was very cute. Yeah. Anyway, what's the chat been talking about? 6'7", Timothy. Jesus, I'm 5'5", which makes me officially classed as short. Because if you're shorter than 5'6", you are officially classed as short. And I'm 5'5". But I feel tall. It's very odd because when I was a kid, I was taller than everybody else. Like I grew very quickly. My dad's very tall. He's 6 foot something. And my mum's tiny. She's Well, she was 5 foot. I think she's now 4'9", I think. Because she's shrunk a little bit. But I grew very quickly when I was a kid. I was always like tall for my age, so everybody thought I was going to be really tall and take after my dad. But then I just like stopped growing when I was about 13 or something. Honestly, but I was, up until that point, I was always taller than everybody. So I always thought of myself as tall. And I always felt tall. And I just carried on feeling tall. And it wasn't until I was about maybe, I don't know, 23, 24, something like that, where I was looking at one of my friends who was quite tall. And I was looking at her and I thought, she's quite tall, and I'm like not tall compared to her. And then I sort of like measured my height, and I was like, I'm actually really short. And it never really occurred to me because growing up I'd always been tall. I always just felt tall, even though I'm not. And I still do to this day. I feel tall even though I'm not. It's weird. I also feel thin even though I'm not, which is also weird. But which I suppose is a good thing because I kind of walk around. When I walk around thinking that I'm some kind of flipping drop-dead gorgeous bombshell, that's just how I feel when I'm walking around. Like when I'm walking around the shop at work or whatever, I just feel tall, I feel thin, I feel elegant. I'm not. I've got this right kind of proper awkward, boyish kind of swagger that I do. But I think that I'm just gliding around like this kind of glamour model looking perfect and wonderful, and then I like catch sight of this short, slightly rotund, awkward looking girl in like a window or something. I think, who the fuck's that? It just makes me laugh though. It doesn't like, you know, it doesn't make me feel bad or anything. But yeah, so yeah. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm thinner than I used to be. I used to be quite big, like sort of, you know, could have had my own reality show big. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it would have gotten to that point if I hadn't done something about it. But the trouble is, when I'm buying clothes, I can never work out what size I need because I used to be so much bigger than what I am now. But I know I'm still not like, you know, thin. Because when I first lost all the weight, I got quite thin, like relatively thin, and then I've put some back on again. And now I can just never work it out, and I always kind of err on, you know, the bigger side, because I always think it's better that clothes are bigger or too big than too small, but it means that just all of my clothes are too big for me. I just wear really baggy clothes all the time, because I always overestimate. So in that regard, I suppose I always think I'm bigger than I am. But when I'm just like walking around in my daily life, I never feel fat. I never have done, even when I was much bigger than what I am now. Never ever in my life I've never felt fat. I've never been thin, not like properly thin, but I've never felt fat. Weird that, isn't it? Anyway, now that we've had that intellectual discussion, so and pop that back on. Take a quick drink. Tell you what, working in retail does not help with weight loss. Because on the one hand, you're on your feet all day and it's quite a physical job, which is good. But on the other hand, you're surrounded by chocolate all the time, and it's really easy to just go and pick up some chocolate and go and, you know, pay for it. At any point throughout your entire shift, you can just take some chocolate off the shelf and go to the self-service checkout and just, you know, just have a Kit Kat at any point that you want. So, yeah. I've definitely slipped back into bad habits. But anyway, what am I doing? Why am I here? I think I was going to sell some stuff to the merchant. I think that's what I was going to do.
You need anything, Commander?
Let me see what you have. Yes, I need to sell all the stamina things that I picked up because I don't use them. They are useless. To me, anyway. Okay. Get rid of most of this. What's Tooth of the Mountain Father? Do we need Tooth of the Mountain Father? Nah, it's not that good, to be fair. Family Sword. Interesting. Get rid of that. I was going to put some stuff in storage, wasn't I? I forgot I was going to put some stuff in storage. And I still haven't given bloody Valana all of her gifts. Okay. stuff in storage.
Now's better than later.
Put that in. Put the winter blade in. Put the fire sword in. Put the land speed shield in. Okay, so give Alana all of her gifts. So we've got Elven Trinket.
Thank you. This is a lovely gift.
We have got yes, discarded journal of an elf.
I am touched. Thank you.
The blank journal. We'll save that until after we've had the conversation about it, because while you can give it to her before you've had the conversation, it just makes more sense. I think Elven Prayer for the Dead will be hers as well, won't it? That was only +3 though, so I don't know. I think that might be it actually. Spyglass is for Sigrun, right? I think. Bronze Sextant, I think, is for Sigrun. I think the Shiny Malachite is for Sigrun. Phylacteries, I think, is for Justice? Unless it's for Anders. The blank journal is for Valana, but we're not giving it to her yet. Potted Plant, I'm not sure. Soap and a Rope is Sigrun. I'm going to put all of me gifts. Oh, I could put Sir Poundslot in the storage chest. Let's not do that. Put all the presents in there. I'm going to put the diamond and the ruby in there as well, because there is some gemstone that we need for one of Wade's quests later, and it's quite difficult to come across, but I can't remember which one it is, so put those in. Should be fine. We've got Storm Chaser boots. Wasn't Ogren wearing Storm Chaser stuff? Yeah, he's got Storm Chaser helmet. You can have the Storm Chaser boots. We'll gradually build up his Storm Chaser armour. Thin is relative, says Timothy. You are so right there, Timothy. I don't think... Yeah, I think it's funny when you work out what, like, you know, from, like, your BMI and everything. Where they work out, like, what weight you should be. Like, the weight that I should be... Because, like, when I got down to my thinnest, I was still overweight, technically. But I was quite fit. Like, I didn't feel overweight. And, like, it was a struggle. Like, it was a real struggle to maintain, like, you know, the absolute thinness. There was no way I could have sustained it long term. So, I don't know. I always think the BMI thing's maybe a bit off. Yes. So, anyway. Plus, I don't want to be one of those people that blames, like, a medical condition, but there is actually a medical condition that makes it harder to lose weight. That affects me just slightly. But I don't want to be one of those people who's just like, oh, it's genes. But it kind of is a little bit. Just like a little bit. Because, yes, I don't want to overshare, but I have polycystic ovaries, which is also why I grow a beard. To be fair, if I let it grow, there are men who would be jealous of the beard that I can grow. But one of the things is it does genuinely make it harder for you to lose weight. So yeah, it's a good get out. You can blame that. Be like, yeah, that's what it is. It's not the chocolate. Absolutely not the chocolate. Don't be ridiculous when you're talking about. It's not the chocolate that makes me fat. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah. What am I doing? I can't remember. I think we are going outside. I feel sorry for Nathaniel because I'm really just not going to take him anywhere because I need me 2 mages, but then I need a warrior. Yeah. We need to talk to her because I think we can do the second part of that quest maybe.
Tell me about your people, Dwarf.
Well, elf, for starters. We do not like being called dwarf.
I apologize. Please tell me about your people, Ogren.
I'll tell you one thing. You bony human and elven types have nothing on our women.
You think I'm bony?
Yeah, look at that rump. You call that a rump? A man needs some cushion.
Okay, she was trying to reach out to you there, Ogren. You know, she was trying to, you know, educate herself on your culture and build bridges, and you just completely blew it. Just saying. Welsh friend, I'm okay without chocolate. Crisps are your problem. I can do without crisps, you know. I cut out crisps completely, pretty much. The only time I eat crisps is if I don't pack my own lunch to go to work with, and I end up buying food because, like, it's part of the meal deal in it. That's like the only time I eat crisps. I don't buy crisps to eat, so I cut crisps out completely. But yeah, I've got such a sweet tooth though. Like, I'm definitely a sweet. I honestly, if I could, I would just eat sweet stuff for every meal. Like, I wouldn't have anything savoury ever. I would just live off cake and chocolate. Biscuits. I've got such a sweet tooth. Yeah. Yeah. You know what annoys me about crisps? It's just the way they get stuck in your teeth. It just really pisses me off. I just can't be arsed with it. Hula hoops, though. I have to admit, hula hoops are quite addictive. Yeah, as crisps go. And quavers. Quavers are quite good. Yeah, I did go through a bit of a quaver addiction. So there are some crisps, yeah, but in general I can do without crisps. And fizzy drinks, that's another thing I found really easy to cut out. I cut out fizzy drinks, I cut out crisps. I cut out butter, but then I have recently bought the Lurpak was like half price. So there is currently a pack of Lurpak sitting in my fridge. And I'm sort of like, this is a one-off. It's not going to become a regular thing. It is the low-fat version, to be fair. Although, you know, I never quite understand how you can have low-fat butter, considering the butter is basically just fat. Chocolate isn't food, says Welsh friend. Heathen. I mean, true, but still, heathen. Let's talk to the sergeant.
Commander, the men cleared the rubble. You'll have to see what they found for yourself.
Okay, show me.
Here we are. Look at her.
I knew it led to the deep roads. I could smell it.
It looks safe enough to climb down. Find a way to stop the Darkspawn from coming back this way. Good luck.
Okay. I will have you know, Welsh friend, that my homemade caramel does not get stuck in your teeth. It's not toffee, it's caramel. Yeah.
You escaped your circle, didn't you?
Several times, but they always found me using my phylactery. Not that I minded being caught much. They always assigned the same Templar to track me down. Or perhaps she asked. I hope it's the latter. Ah, those long trips back to the tower. Eye in manacles, she glaring silently. The air practically sizzled.
You escaped your circle? Repeatedly? For a woman?
Well, not for her, but she made being caught more fun. That's me, always looking on the bright side.
Toffee is fake caramel. Is it? Isn't that a bit like saying that yogurt is fake milk? Is toffee not like, you know, the next evolution of caramel? You know, like a Pokemon. It becomes caramel and then it becomes toffee, doesn't it? Or am I making that up? Maybe I'm making that up, I don't know. But like toffee is a lot harder. And like that does get stuck in your teeth. Caramel's soft. Especially when you make it at home. Yeah. What's down here? Shrine to Korth. Ooh, there's golems. Hello. Oh, and they're itty bitty golems. Well, they're not that itty bitty. They looked itty bitty from a distance, and then like Tora walked right up to him and was like, nah. Barely reaches his elbow. Mind you, she barely reaches anybody's elbow, to be fair. So. Oh, a small offering of treasure lies here. Take the offering, add the golden idol to the offering, leave the offering alone. Is there something that we should read before we do this? I don't know. I'm just gonna, like, throw caution to the wind and add the golden idol. Okay. We completed a quest. Good. Wonderful. And we got a key, which is probably going to be used in that room that had all of the keyholes in it. So... I was going to say something, and I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what I was talking about that made me think of the thing I was going to say. Don't you hate it when that happens? I don't know. I can't remember. Right, okay, so... sorry, I'm trying to lean back in my chair more, because I always lean forward. And the only reason I do it is because the microphone's there. But I know full well that when I lean back, you can still hear me fine. In fact, I actually think that when I lean forward, I become a bit too loud, and it's sort of annoying. But I just do it instinctively, but it's not good for my back. And I do not... you know, I've got a bad back anyway. Oh my god, Timothy's running to the store for a snack. We've made him hungry talking about chocolate and crisps and butter. Give us some magic. I don't know, what do we want at her house? She's kind of got everything useful, to be fair. Unless we get her going up towards crushing prison. Sorry, I keep, like, nearly hiccuping. The fact I've eaten an entire pizza probably doesn't help. Should not have done that. Honestly, I've eaten so much crap over these past couple of weeks. Since Halloween, pretty much. Trouble was I went and bought a load of party food for Halloween, and then it's just kind of fallen apart a little bit. But it's got to the point where I've eaten so much junk food, I've actually sickened myself. You ever get to that point where, like, you just eat too much crap, and then you just kind of, like, don't want to eat crap anymore? Yeah, I'm kind of at that point. But I've still got crap in the house. Oh, man. It's always harder in winter, isn't it? You just, like, you know, you just don't want to eat salad in winter, do you? I don't know, what should we give her? What should we give her? What should we give her? Winter's Grasp. I think it would be useful if we can get her up to Cone of Cold. Yeah. That's the way we've just come from, isn't it? Yeah. Stupid thing is, I don't even really like junk food, to be fair. And I don't know. Why do we buy things that we don't like, that are bad for us, and then eat them? Knowing that I won't even enjoy it and that I'll feel like shit afterwards. Like, why? Why is that a thing that your logic brain... It's convenience, isn't it? That's what it is. It's convenient. It's because, like, you know, I don't have to, like, make a meal when I just buy a pizza. That's what it is. To be fair, it was actually a nice pizza, but that's not the point. That's not the point. Right, okay, so... There's a trapdoor over there. There's a dark spawn there. Ooh, there's a lyrium deposit. Yeah. I can see more red things on my map. I'm gonna get this lyrium deposit first.
Got it.
Lyrium sand. You want warm stews and such in winter? Yeah, I know. That's what I should be doing. I should be making soups and things, shouldn't I? I did make mince and dumplings that was really, really bloody nice a few weeks ago. But I don't know. I just kind of got out the habit. I think also the fact that I'm starting at 4 o'clock in the morning now. I just kind of. I don't know, I am getting enough sleep, but at the same time, there's just something about getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning that just messes you up for the rest of the day. I think I just can't be asked to cook. That's the problem. But still, I'm going to come off the shifts after Christmas. I've decided. Hey, you know what? I checked the Christmas rota's out, right? To see what shifts I'll be working over Christmas. I've got 4 days off in a row over Christmas. Because I'm not working Christmas Eve. Because I've worked it the last 2 years in a row. So I'm not working Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, the shop's shut. My department doesn't work on Boxing Day anyway, so I've always got Boxing Day off. And then Boxing Day's a Tuesday, and I'm not contracted Wednesdays, so I'm always off Wednesday anyways. I've got 4 days off in a row over Christmas. I can't believe it. I can't remember the last time I had 4 days off in a row unless I actually, like, booked it off. And then I won't work New Year's Eve because it's a Sunday, so I'm not contracted. And then New Year's Day, again, my department doesn't work, so I'm going to have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off. And then second week in January, I've booked that week off. Oh my god, I'm not going to know what to do with myself. Anyway, right, okay, so... right. Okay, there's another red thing over there. Feel that way about KFC. Never enjoy it as much as you think you're going to, but keep buying it. Yeah, I did that with stuff. Although I don't go to places like KFC or McDonald's or anything like that because I think they're such a fucking rip-off, aren't they? I mean, I do not understand these people who say that people eat junk food because it's cheaper. Like, it really is not. It is cheaper to eat healthy, right? I don't know what world these people are living in where it's cheaper to, like, eat crap than it is to eat healthy food. Although, I mean, I suppose it depends what you're eating. But, like, to eat healthy, it doesn't mean that you have to eat bloody avocados and kale. You know, but, like, if you buy, like, vegetables are cheap, right? Fruit isn't. Fruit's expensive, but vegetables are cheap. You can buy a lot of vegetables and just make, like, a huge batch of soup that'll keep you going for a week. Right? You know, I mean, assuming you're on your own, obviously it's different if you've got, like, a whole family. But even so, you can make, you know, casseroles and stews and things like that, and, you know, things like that, quite cheap. Whereas when you buy, like, crap, like pizzas and stuff like that, and chips and things like that, that's actually quite expensive. But, like, especially takeaways. I was listening to something on the radio the other day where they were talking about why people eat so much takeaway, and they're going, well, you know, convenience, which I can understand. But then they were going, you know, and you know, maybe they just can't afford to eat properly. I was like, if you can afford takeaways, you can afford to eat properly. Takeaways are fucking expensive. I mean, I can't remember the last time I had a takeaway because I can't afford it. Like, takeaways are ridiculously expensive. But then, yeah, things like McDonald's and KFC and stuff like that, they're such a fucking rip-off. Because they may not be expensive, really, but, like, you hardly get anything for what you pay. You know what I mean? And they're not even nice most of the time. Like, McDonald's is not nice. I do not understand why people love McDonald's so much. Like, the chips are horrible. They're not even chips. And they're just... It's not nice. It's not enjoyable food. I don't understand what the obsession is. I don't get it. Meat is expensive, yeah. Meat and fish are expensive. But if you buy, like, a big pack of mince, it'll do you several meals, you know. Depending on how many people you're feeding, of course. But, like, when it's me, I can, you know, if I make a big batch of, like, mince, for, like, mince and dumplings or something like that, I get, like, 6 meals out of that, easy. You know. Or if I buy, like, a big pack of chicken and do something like a chicken curry or a sweet and sour or something like that, I easily get 6, 7, sometimes even 8 meals out of it. You know. And then you just, like, divvy them up into little portions and put them in the freezer. Or do, like, a spag bol or something. Or a chili. Oh, I make a cracking chili, you know. I do. Do stuff like that. Like, that's much cheaper than buying crap. But not as convenient. So I understand, like, the convenience side of things. But it's definitely not cheaper. I don't understand where that logic comes from. You just got right up in his face to chuck a grenade at him. That was quite stupid, Dora. Cool, don't get me wrong, but stupid. To be fair, frozen meat is cheaper. Like if you buy the meat frozen. I've started doing that. I think there's a kind of snobbery around meat that certainly I fell victim to, which is sort of like, oh, you have to buy meat fresh because frozen meat isn't going to be as nice. But then I was always like, yeah, but the fresh meat that I buy, mostly half of it will end up going in the freezer anyway, so why don't I just buy it frozen? Because it's cheaper to buy it frozen. You know, especially if you go to, like, you know, discount shops. Places like, obviously it'll be different depending on what country you're in, but like over here, places like Farm Foods and stuff like that. What other big stores are there that have lots of frozen stuff? Iceland. Is Iceland cheap? I can't remember the last time I was in an Iceland. I don't even know where the nearest Iceland is. We do have a local Farm Foods though that I'm a big fan of. But yeah, you get like massive trays of meat at Farm Foods, like really quite cheap. Trouble with that is my freezer isn't big enough. That's the only problem. You know what I need? You know how in most fridge freezers, like the freezer, they're either like the fridge and the freezer bit are like the same size, or the freezer bit is smaller and it's got a bigger fridge bit. I need it the other way around. Because the trouble is when you live on your own, when you buy fresh stuff, you generally can't eat it fast enough before it goes off, so you buy a lot of frozen stuff. Like my fridge is usually practically empty. Whereas my freezer is like bursting. Like I need a massive freezer and a tiny little fridge. But I can't find one anywhere that does it that way around. And it's like, it's so annoying. But if you have like a massive chest freezer or something like that, you can just buy loads of meat and stuff. Can't you? There's a store called Iceland in the UK. Yes. It sells lots of frozen stuff. That's why it's called Iceland. Yeah. Chicken thighs are cheaper. That's true. You can buy frozen ostrich steaks in Iceland, can you? You know what? Aldi used to sell ostrich and never tried it. Always wanted to, and then they stopped selling it. They used to sell venison as well, Aldi. I used to like a bit of venison. Venison sausages. But I don't really go in Aldi anymore. I don't like our local Aldi because it's too claustrophobic, like the aisles are really narrow, whereas our local Lidl, the aisles are very wide, and it's kind of a much nicer shop, so that's where I go. I think I've accidentally put the censored screen up again. I keep catching F6 when I quick save. Anyway, okay, so that's the portcullis, whatever that is. And then there's another way that we need to go. Oh my god, okay, so that's blocked off, but you can see that there's stuff. I wonder if that's a place we can get to later. Sugary junk is cheap. Is it though? Is it? Like, it's gone up a lot. Like chocolate in particular. Chocolate is really actually quite expensive now. When you think back to what it used to be. Like a 4-pack of Cadbury's chocolate bars used to be 90 pence and now they're £1.50. And they're smaller than they used to be as well. I can hear things that are about to come in and attack me. Yeah. Well, like crisps are quite expensive now as well. Stupid expensive. Like snack food is really expensive now. I mean, I don't buy snack food anyway because I'm the kind of person that, like, if I buy a pack of biscuits, I will eat the entire pack of biscuits. I'm not the kind of person who can take a biscuit out the packet and then put the packet back. That's just not me. That's I'm a binge eater naturally, and the best way that I can avoid binge eating is by not buying things that I would binge on. So I just don't buy snack food at all, like crisps and biscuits. You know, I mean, unless like I'm planning on binging on them, like, you know, once in a while I'll buy some biscuits just to eat a pack of biscuits. But like, it's not something I buy on a regular occasion. And like chocolate and stuff like that, because I just can't have chocolate in the house and not eat it. I'm physically incapable, you know. So I just don't buy the stuff. Like I say, unless I'm going to eat it all in one go. So yeah, I don't buy snack food anyway. But like, snack food is expensive. I'm being crushed to death. That's not nice, is it? I Anders. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. I know we're playing a game here, but we're talking about, you know, food. Already bought the chocolate intended for Christmas? Yeah. No, I can't. I can't. Like when I was a kid and I got Easter eggs, right? Those Easter eggs would be gone on Easter. There was no, like, leaving the Easter eggs. I know myself too well. Oh, Terry's chocolate orange, man. I love a Terry's chocolate orange. Actually, I did get a Terry's chocolate orange. I got one of the popping candy ones because I fucking love popping candy. But yeah, I just sat down and ate it. Like, there was no keeping it. Government put a 14% tax on sugar. Yeah, we've got a sugar tax. I don't know what percentage it is, but we've got a sugar tax. Completely ruined every type of fizzy drink. Which, you know, is one of the reasons why it's so easy not to drink them now, for me. Because, like, I mean, I never really drank them anyway, because I don't really like fizzy stuff, as a general rule. But I used to love Sprite. Ever so occasionally, once in a while, I would have a bottle of Sprite as, like, a treat. Because, honestly, Sprite was, like, nectar from the gods. I loved a bit of Sprite. And then they brought in the sugar tax. So now, even, like, the full-fat version only has like half the amount of sugar in, and it's packed full of artificial sweeteners, which, by the way, are just as bad for you, will still rot your teeth, and will still give you diabetes. So they're not actually any better for you. And it just tastes like cheap lemonade. It just, that's what Sprite tastes like now. It just tastes like cheap lemonade. It's horrible. And Ribena as well. I used to love Ribena. Oh man, Ribena was so nice. It was just, oh god, I used to savour Ribena. Like the Ribena that you buy, not like the dilute Ribena. Like the, you know, the actual like drink that you buy. I used to love it, and now it just, oh god, it's horrible. It's just that artificial sweetness. I fucking hate it. I hate artificial sweetness. I hate the taste of them. And like I said, they're just as bad for you. So, you know, I don't see what the point was. Making them take the sugar out of everything to replace it with artificial sweeteners, which are, you know, still going to damage your health. So, like, why bother? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This conversation might have inspired me to, like, restart my health kick after all of this junk food I've been eating. Right. So, where am I? There's a gem mine. I've been to the gem mine, haven't I? I'm forgetting what I'm even doing here because I'm too busy talking about, you know, food. There's a YouTuber I watch who does, like, videos about the food industry. It's quite terrifying. Because obviously the food industry is not interested in your health. The food industry is interested in getting as much money out of you as possible. Even if, you know, they have to kind of kill you in the process. And it is quite terrifying, sort of, you know, the things that they cover up. And they spend billions and billions to make scientists say that things are good for you when they're not. Literally just, like, change the outcome of experiments and things like that to make things look good that aren't. Crazy world that we live in, innit? Anyway. So, go through here. Like, they reckon that aspartame, which is one of the artificial sweeteners that they put in things like Pepsi and Coke and stuff like that, they reckon that aspartame is actually toxic. And they know it was toxic because when they tested it, they found out it was toxic, and they just decided to not mention the fact that it was toxic. And it's just, you know, toxic in everything, and they just, like, you know, they just kind of covered that up. It's another reason why I don't drink fizzy drinks. Yeah. The only fizzy drink I actually like is Dr. Pepper, and I will have one, like, very occasionally, but we're talking like 3 times a year, maybe. There's an inscription in stone. Should we read the codex? And so you are defeated by Avar and Dwarf, bound by the blood of your people, may they hold you here forever. Oh, this is like a demon or something, isn't it? Okay, so... yeah, there's undead things that want to kill us. Who do these people think they are, interrupting our conversation about food? You know what, every time I sit down to do one of these live streams, I'm like, this time we'll just talk about Dragon Age. Never happens. That's alright though. We put the world to rights, don't we? They should just elect us as some kind of, like, world council to just, you know, we should just run everything. Forget about the politicians, it's us who have all the answers. Right, okay, I think we need a bit of a group heal going on. Get Valana to do another group heal. We should be out of reach, shouldn't we? Maybe. I think Ogren and Valana are getting a bit slaughtered, but hopefully... I'm gonna let Ogren take one of our 3 million health potions that we've got. Why would we want to talk about Dragon Age? Asked World Trend, I don't know. You'd almost think this was some kind of Dragon Age live stream or something, wouldn't you? Valana just keeps setting Ogren on fire. She just loves setting Ogren on fire. And I think in the same way that Morrigan always used to, like, you know, accidentally freeze win. That was something that happened quite a lot, wasn't it, in the main game? That, you know, Morrigan would just accidentally freeze win. I was doing air quotes when I said accidentally there. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah, and Valana keeps accidentally setting Ogren on fire. Yeah, there's a warrior statue. Can you interact with the warrior statue? Because there's like a big pride demon you can release, isn't there? I think. I cannot find a way that is going to let me click on it. Okay, we'll head a bit further in. What's this? Wall, or walk rather, walk of bone. Wow. Yeah, are these, I mean, this is wood, this isn't bone, but okay. This feels like a trap. This 100% feels like a trap. That's why I'm sending Anders first. Oh, save game. Forbidden chamber. That doesn't sound ominous at all, does it? Uh-huh. The dark... oh my god, what's that? Thurge? Uh-huh. Okay. Sure, that's fine. Sure we're not about to, you know, release Satan or something. It just feel a bit like, you know that episode of Doctor Who where they meet the devil and then they just, like, accidentally release him? Nearly, and then they kill him. Yeah, this, I was briefly reminded of that when I walked into this room. That was a bloody awesome devil as well. That sort of CGI Satan where he was, like, massive. Oh, that was so cool. I loved that. Yeah. I think, I wish they hadn't killed him. I think it would have been more interesting if, like, he had actually been released and then, you know, had to be, like, encountered later and he would be one of those villains who just kept coming back. They actually had to, like, fight Satan. That was such a good episode of Doctor Who, that, where they encountered Satan on the planet. in orbit around the black hole. There were so many cool things about that. There was the giant CGI Satan, and then there was the fact that they were in orbit around a black hole. Oh man, it was so cool. Yeah, again, we're already off the topic of Dragon Age, like how we're... right, okay, so... see if we can paralyse him. Oh, you've already used your paralyze. Well, that's no good at all. Use a Death X instead. Have you used your paralyze? No, you have not. Okay, you try using your paralyze. That did not work. Okay, use a Curse of Mortality. And I don't know. Petrify! There we go. That's a new one for you, isn't it? You resisted that as well. What an arsehole. What an arsehole. Some people have got no manners, you know that? You go to all of the trouble of, you know, trying to petrify someone. You know, at least you can do is show a bit of gratitude and actually get yourself petrified. Just saying. Put some vulnerability hexes on him, which you resisted. You're just going to resist everything, are you? Tell you what if I stab you in the face with a knife? You're going to resist that. Should probably use some of Dora's abilities. I don't know what any of Dora's abilities are because I never play as her. But you know, okay. I need a fireball, but I'm on the wrong mage. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that's gonna kind of hit all of them. Maybe not. You know what I need? You know what I need? I need a grenade, man. I need a grenade. And a soul rock bomb. And a fireball. I'm just gonna throw everything. I'm gonna throw everything. And a freeze bomb. I've got shock bombs as well, haven't I? They're just not on me huge yet. Oh my god, what do we have to do to kill this flipping idiot? Right, okay, if you can firstly take yourself a Lyrium bolus, potion, whatever, then do a group heal. Valana, you also do a group heal. There we go. We're all looking a bit healthier now. Okay, let's get some of these skeletons down, because a lot of them are nearly dead. If Dora can just move out the way a little bit and then do another grenade. Fred would be so proud if he was here. But he's not, so, you know. His loss, really, innit? Oh, dear me. Okay, that is, again, the wrong mage, because I wanted Anders with his, yes. Yes, exactly. Exactly, that's exactly what I wanted. Yep. Cone of Cold, yes. There we go. We managed to freeze the terrifying guy, but we didn't freeze the littler guy. Interesting. Take ourselves some more lyrium. Just pop a paralyze on him then. Your paralyze isn't going to work on the big guy, will it work on the little guy? Yeah, that's good. Get him down. There we go. Right. Oh, Anders is dying. Well, just don't, Anders, alright? Just don't die. You've managed to not die every day of your life, right? It can't be that hard. Put the Death X on him, which is immune to. Or he might have been immune to something else, I don't know. Seems to be immune to a lot, though. Keeps trying to run away from this little coward. And now he's over there. Hello! Are you asleep? Ugly, isn't he? Ooh. Ew, ew, he's got like one eyeball. It's slightly covered in blood. Ew. And then he's got like emo hair. Doesn't that just look like a sort of emo fringe that he's got? There's a strange apparatus. Well, should we touch the strange apparatus? There is a question. There is a question. We'll just loot the place first.
I'll do
it. My mage is yawning. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because we definitely should not touch the strange apparatus, but at the same time, I feel like we should touch the strange apparatus. But here's what we're going to do. Rather than making, you know, Dora the hero touch the strange apparatus, Ogren is going to be the one to touch the strange apparatus. So if something terrible happens, can't come back on her. No, it was Ogren's fault. It was Ogren's fault. Yeah. Yeah, we've released the Wraith. But we got a level up out of it, so you know. I think we actually had to do that to get out, because I think it was the only way out. I'm thinking about making Dora a Legionnaire Scout, but I'm not sure. For now, I'm going to give her some cunning. I'm going to give her some more strength, actually. And then we'll get the duelist going up. And yeah, we'll head out. We'll follow the Wraith. There's darkspawn corpses about the place, guys. Do you think we're gonna have to fight darkspawn? Dwarven outpost, this is apparently. Okay. We've got a lot of keys now for that room. Oh. 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 Oh, really? Oh, come on, man. Oh, we've got an ogre commander. Who would make an ogre a commander? Who would look at an ogre and go, you know who we need to command us? That giant guy who keeps accidentally standing on everybody and doesn't have a brain in his head. That's who we need as our commander. Right, I need Valana. I need Valana with her juicy fireballs. There we go. Launch fireball. We need to get rid of that emissary. That's what we need to do. We need to... I'm going to try and put the ogre in a paralyze, if at all possible, which you resisted. What a dickhead. Just get the emissary down. Don't head put Valana. Jesus. Just rude, innit? Okay, I'm going to get Anders to do a group heal. There we go. And then get that emissary down if we possibly can. Get him down. I think we got him down. Okay, now. Oh dear. Okay, Anders, you take a health bonus. Valana, are you a bit crushed by the ogre? Okay. That's fine. Anders will heal you. And then he'll take his health bonus. And then Valana's gonna be like nearly dead again. There's a cat. Hello, Putty. What are you doing? What's up? What? Okay. Yeah. I think Valana might die. I think that's a thing that might happen. I want to put him in a corner cold because he keeps launching arrows at me. Okay, can you take a health bolus quickly? No. Okay, so Valana died, but that's alright because you know what? We can bring Valana back. We can bring Valana back. Oh dear. Okay, I think if we focus everybody on like one of them at a time until we get enough of them down that we've only got the ogre commander left. Does that sound like a plan? That sounds like a plan. Okay. Everybody attack that guy then. And then I'll bring Valana back in a minute. Yeah, okay, so I need revival. Revival, Anna. Jesus Christ, man. Anders might die before he can actually bring her back. Anders, will you stand up? Get up, love. Stop lying down on the job. Do a group heal. Nice and quick. Oh god, Anders is gonna die. Anders is gonna... I think we all might die. I think everybody's gonna die. Anders, take... Okay. And Dora is currently being held by an ogre. She looks very chill about it. Look at her. She doesn't seem that bothered. It's just... She's just been picked up by an ogre who's now about to punch her in the face, and look at her, she's just like, really? Seriously? I've never seen anybody look so bored. She's just like, come on, man, really? We're doing this? Oh my god, that's the best thing. Oh, okay. Well, he got stunned by somebody. God knows who. Where's Ogren? Ogren's... Okay, Ogren, you take a health poultice. It's down to us now. Us dwarves have to save everybody. Oh dear. Okay. We try and get that Hirol down. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I refuse. I refuse to give up. Ogren, I need you to take another health poultice. Nice and quick. You know, it's time to put all of these millions of health poultices that we've got to use. Okay? So, and then we're going to take down that Hirol. Come on, get him down. Nice and quick, nice and quick, nice and quick. Okay, now both of you. Take another health poultice. You know, keep the old health up. We can do this, guys. I think we can do this. Right, I'm going to launch a shock bomb. Ogren, I'm going to let you take another health poultice because you're about to get, you know. Yes. Then do a soul rock bomb. We can do this, guys. We can do this. This is feasible. It is within our grasp. Okay? Me and Ogren are going to defeat the Ogre Commander. That's what's going to happen. Do an elemental one. Ogren, maybe just go over there a little bit. Right. Okay. Do another soul rock. We can do this. We can do this! I'm trying to keep your distance a bit. Just keep doing the grenades, man. Just keep doing the grenades. Ogren's gonna, you know, be a distraction, and then he's gonna take lots of health poultices. We can do this, guys! We're so close. We're so close. Look. Look how close we are. We can do this. Look, we did it. Me and Ogren did it. Who said we needed mages? Was that me? Did I say we needed mages? Oh. But we've got our mages back. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Do a group heal. Nice group heal. There we go. Right, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Take some health poultices. There we go. You see, we're fine. We're fine. We've got the team back. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Valana. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do now. There's a ghost ogre commander. Do you think the ghost ogre commander can still pick people up? Okay. It's fine. We're gonna do a curse of mortality. We're gonna do a curse of mortality on the dead ogre. And then we're gonna do. Yes, we are. We're gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something. Yes, we are gonna do. We're gonna do paralyze. That's what we're gonna do. And yes. Just stab him in the arse. That's what we're gonna do. Just stab him in the arse. Stab him in the arse. Oh man, look, we're getting him down so quickly. We're just nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. Anders, you can take a health poultice because I like you so much. As long as we just keep everybody alive, really. Oh God, Anders, dear me, what's happening to you? Why are you getting yourself killed, lad? It's not clever, it's not smart, it's not helpful. Okay. We're doing alright. He seems to be going after Anders for, I don't know, reasons. We'll keep topping Anders up on the old health potions. It's gonna be fine, look, man. Look. Oh. We've got this. Oh dear, he's turned around now. It's fine. Everything's fine. No need to panic. We're doing really well, actually. You know what? I'm so chilled about this. I'm going to take a quick drink while my team. Oh, there we go. You see.
Commander, the ancestors favor us indeed. This is a dwarven barrier door. Before old Cal Hirol fell, she nearly had it complete. Only the mechanism needs work. If they'd only had a bit more time to finish, Orzammar wouldn't be all alone.
Can you finish what Cal Hirol began? Oh, this is Cal Hirol. Isn't the bit with Sigrun also Cal Hirol? I don't know. Dora, you know what? Dora looks quite sexy when she's covered in blood. I quite like, that's quite a good look on her. Can you finish what Cal Hirol began? One day we will reclaim the old territory. We don't have much time either. Get to work. Yeah, can you finish what Cal Hirol began?
Won't take me long to fix up the mechanism. Poor sods were nearly done. This is proper dwarven engineering. You stand back now. Should buy us a few years. A decade if we're lucky.
That'll give us time to devise a more permanent solution.
Okay, that was like when, you know, when they locked down Hogwarts in the last film. Oh man, I love that scene. Yeah, let's go back to the keep.
Of course.
Although I probably wanted to loot that ogre, but never mind. We can always nip back down later. Maybe. Anders got a level up. You can have yourself some magic and some willpower. And... yeah, you can have some clarity. And... yes, crushing prison, that's what we wanted, wasn't it? Crushing prison's quite useful.
Have I ever told you that I find tattoos on women incredibly attractive?
Have I ever told you that I find most humans physically and morally repulsive?
Good to know.
I feel sorry for Valana. Literally every single man in the party flirts with her. Ogren flirts with her, Anders flirts with her, Nathaniel flirts with her. I think Nathaniel is actually kind of a bit in love with her though, so you know. But like, yeah, they all just flirt with her. I don't think Justice flirts with her. But like, apart from that, everybody just flirts with her. Like, leave the girl alone, Jesus. Yeah, okay, so... what are we doing? I don't know. What are we doing? I don't know. What are we doing? I don't know. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? I don't know. Let's see if Farrell has anything for us. Actually, you know what we should do? What would be sensible?
We're all curious about my exile.
I mean, we could talk to Valana. We could do that, and then we'll check our quest log because you know that would be sensible. If I said yes, would that earn me a tongue lashing? Not really. Yes, very. To be fair, Dora, probably not really, no.
Then neither you nor I will bring this up again.
Okay. Disapproves -10. Oh, that's a bit harsh. That's quite harsh. Oh, I feel a bit bad now. I think we should reload. When was the last save? That was the autosave. That'll have been before the ogre battle, wouldn't it? That'll be before the ogre battle. What's that? 3:43 PM. We're now at 3:56 PM. No, I can hear you, Puddy. What's up? What's up? What? What's the matter? You want to come up here? You want to come up here? You want to come up here? You coming up? Coming up? Coming up? Oh, she's up! She's up! No putty. Hmm? Should we put the kitten drama screen up? Oh, 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 oh! You nearly fell off. You nearly fell off there. Hey, I can't actually reach the kitten drama key. I have a kitten drama key. It's F8 in case you're interested. That's the kitten drama key. I can't see it because there's a cat in the way. I can't put the kitten drama screen up because of kitten drama. Hang on. I think it's F8. Is it F8? Consult my list. Yes. There we go. What's up, Puds? You want cuddles? Hmm? Want cuddles? I thought Valana would press harder. I thought she would be like, well, I'm going to tell you anyway. It's just that's the sort of thing Dora would say. But you know what? I don't think that's a reason to disapprove. Like, you know, if somebody's like, well, aren't you at all curious about my ex? I'll be like, well, no, not really, because it's not relevant anymore. You're a Grey Warden, you know. I'm not going to judge you on past mistakes. That was the kind of not really I intended. Not like, oh, I don't care about you. But, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? She just wants chin scratches. That's all. You just want chin scratches, don't you? Oh. We need to get a cat cam. We really do. Don't we? Hmm? Get a cat cam. And then we could put it up and then you jump up here. Ahem. Eh? And demand attention, like you do. You're a little attention seeker, aren't you? Yes. How long are we going to sit here? I've got a game to be playing, you know. Very important stuff, this. It's very important. Tell you what, I'll check WhatsApp, eh? See if anybody's messaged me, just while you're... You know, while we've got nothing else on. Oh my god, I've got a million notifications. My god, there's 7 messages in one of my chats, guys. One of my group chats. Oh, also, I'm live streaming. My phone has told me that I'm live streaming. That's good. Politics about Suella Braverman. Oh my god, I do not care. Oh, my weekly recap for YouTube is here. Hang on. I get these weekly recaps, they're quite fun. Hang on. Oh my god. We've got a group chat, which is me, my mother, and my brother, right? And we've got a group chat, the 3 of us. And all of the 7 messages in this group chat was just my brother educating my mother on how to use WhatsApp, despite the fact that she's been using WhatsApp for years. Him just explaining to her how basic things on WhatsApp work. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, yes. Because there's a cat on me and I can't play the game, we're gonna do the YouTube weekly recap. So I get this for my channel, right? And it gives me a recap of, you know, what's been going on in the week. So, here's what you got up to last week. 2 live streams and 4 posts, apparently, is what I did last week. 363 people tuned into you, and then it's got some of their icons. So, I don't recognise any of the ones it's popped up. You popped up one week, soulmate. There was one week your little, what do you call it, avatar or whatever, was on there. Oh, somebody's got doggies as their avatar. I don't know who's got doggies as their avatar. I don't think anybody who's ever commented in the live stream. Okay, these searches led people to you. Number 1, Dragon Age Origins Arcane Warrior. Number 2, Dragon Age Origins Blood Mage. And number 3, Arcane Warrior Dragon Age Origins. Oh, the cat's gone now. And this is what they watched. Dragon Age Origins Basic Leveling Guide. That's always like the most watched video every week. And then how to unlock Arcane Warrior. And then how to unlock Blood Mage. People didn't just watch, they interacted. I got 35 likes and 3 comments. I didn't get 3 comments last week, really? Interesting. Okay, and then it gives you like a little pop quiz to see to see how well you know your own channel. So this week the question is, how many viewers watch your videos with subtitles or closed captions on? And the options are 2%, 7% or 22%. I'm going to guess it's 2%, is it? No, 7%. Oh, 7% of people watch with subtitles on. Well, how does YouTube do generating subtitles with my accent, I wonder? And then that's it. Well. Okay, the cat's gone. We can get back to the game now. Okay, after that little, yes, distraction. I was going to go and talk to Varel to see if, anything's going on.
Commander.
Apparently nothing's going on. No nobles want to talk to me or anything. Okay. I think we are going to head... No, well, I was going to check the quest log, wasn't I? That's what I was going to do. So we've got the Black Marsh. Oh, we need to return the smuggled antivenom poison to Kendrick. We didn't do that, apparently. And then... Oh, we've got lots of, like, itty-bitty quests that we've got to finish up, haven't we, from the Wending Wood. Okay, we'll go and do that. We'll go and do all the, like, faffy quests that we've got to do.
You need anything, Commander?
In Amaranthine. And then we shall head to get Sigrun. I don't think we need that. Get rid of that. Trouble is you get too much stuff in this bloody DLC. That's the problem. That one's rubbish, and the iced bands are rubbish. Right, that'll do us for now. Yeah, you get too much, like, really good stuff, and then it's just like... Really good stuff isn't really good stuff anymore, do you know what I mean? Right, so... Quickly nip to Amaranthine.
Did they tell you that in your circle? They were trying not to hurt your feelings.
The circle lied to me? Andraste's sword! My world is falling apart! I have been unmanned!
Oh my god. Right, head to Amaranthine. Take a quick drink. So, I think we need to go back to the Chatters board and... Yes. The Merchants Guild. And... We should probably go and check in on the Blight Orphans, in case they need anything very important. And Mervis, we need to report back to Mervis. Hello, Mervis.
You're back. Have you any news?
It was an elf ambushing your caravans, and she stood behind me. I've dealt with the problem. The killing should stop. Yeah, let's just say I've dealt with the problem.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful news. I hope the culprits have been brought to justice.
Yes, in a sense.
I promised a donation, didn't I? Here, take this. With the Merchants Guild's compliments.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
If there is anything else the Merchants Guild can do for the Grey Wardens, do not hesitate to ask. It was a pleasure to meet you, Warden Commander.
Okay, Valanda approves +2. We just need to get another +8 from her.
So good to see you again.
It seems I owe you a reward, yes? Yes, of course.
Okay, we get some monies for that. And yeah, we'll stick our heads in and see what the Blight Orphans are up to, and then we'll go to the Chanter's board, and I think that's it.
Have I ever told you that I find tattoos on women incredibly attractive?
We've already had this conversation, Anders.
Most humans physically and morally repulsive.
Good to know.
Yeah, you've repeated a conversation. We already had that conversation, guys. Come on, man. We're up to 5 viewers now, you know. And 5 likes. See, I told you we didn't need Fred. Blight Orphans again. Okay, Blight Orphans are very thankful for the kind donation of 50 silvers, but now we need money for pillows and blankets. 2 sovereigns will cover it. Also, we get very cold at night, and our nurse says a sip of brandy will warm us right up. Can someone get us a bottle of the inn's best brandy? Please put the stuff in the box. Okay. Moonshine for the children. It's us, the Blight Orphans again. Did you know that Hubert's gang across town got their hands on a bunch of moonshine? Our nurse says that Hubert is a stupid whoring bastard and that us orphans would find a better use for the moonshine. She says using strong drink like that on our skinned knees would stop the maggots growing on them. Please get us the moonshine. Sure, I'll get some kids some moonshine. Why not? The sermons of Justinia II. Revered Mother Liana is such a wise lady, and she's always telling us what to do because she's such a preachy bitch lady. We would like to get her book so we can learn from it. It's called The Sermons of Justinia II or something like that. Please, thanks, by the Blight Orphans. Okay, we'll go and do those things for the Blight Orphans. There's a tree we can talk to. Let's talk to the tree.
Got it. This is a beautiful tree. I did not expect to find one strong and thriving in a Shetland town.
What, you think that humans don't have trees? Like, how, woman? Yeah, well, can't humans be gardeners?
I suppose nature touches the heart of all who listen, even humans. You may not recognize, but this is a Dal Amithal, the tree of Mythal. Our keeper's staves are cut from its like. Our keeper, Ilshe, had a staff cut for me, for when I would take on her role.
You were exiled, you would have made a good keeper. So you were never given your staff. Yes, you were never given your staff.
Clearly not. And besides, why do you care? Enough of this. I wish to move on.
We're not doing very well with Alana, are we? Oh, but we didn't get any disapproval from her, so, you know. But yeah, Reet Man, we'll bung her some gifts, it'll be fine. I'll talk to the chanter.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
Okay, Valana and Anders both disapprove of me doing Chanter's board stuff. Like, really? I'm gonna give Auckland some dexterity. I'm gonna give him some constitution. I know it goes against all of my principles, but you know. I like to shake things up a bit sometimes. I don't know. You can have grievous insult, why not? Right. So, we need to go and nick a book for the Blight Orphans. I've gone down to 3 viewers. Either YouTube's, you know, doesn't know what it's talking about, or 2 of the viewers got, you know, offended by my comment about Fred. Maybe it's just maybe one of them was Fred. Maybe he was lurking. Okay, so can I nick this book? Yes, I can.
Ladder so you can get off my back.
I've nicked a book. I needed to go and get some moonshine from a guy, didn't I? Oh. Don't mind me yawning. I actually got a full night's sleep, but I haven't felt like I've had a full night's sleep. Although I suppose I did have that nightmare, didn't I? If you were here for, you know, the first part of the stream, you'll hear my story about the nightmare. I'm not going to tell it again because it was a long story, but I had a very weird nightmare. Yeah. It's very odd. I'm concerned about the state of my subconscious that it would come up with such a thing. So, is it in here? Yeah, Hubert's den. What is it about people called Hubert in the Dragon Age universe? They're never good people, are they?
Hey, you can't just barge in here.
Yes, I can. I just have. I've just barged in here. This is me barging in here. You're a moonshiner. That just sounds like he polishes the moon. Right. Okay, so... You know, like a shoe shiner, but he's a moonshiner. Is there any, this has just tickled something at the back of my brain. Is there not like an old photo or something?
Now's better than later.
You know, like in the old days, when, yes, like Victorian times and stuff like that, when cameras were first a thing. And they had to, like, it took a while to take a picture. You know what I mean? They had to, like, wait. And everybody had to sit still for, like, however long it took, 10 minutes or whatever, to take a picture. Which is why they don't smile in old-fashioned pictures. Is there not a photo that was taken and it was like looking down on a street or something, and of course everybody was moving, so everybody's just a blur, and you can't see anybody clearly, but there was a guy getting his shoes shined, and had obviously been sat there for like the whole time, and he's the only person that you can see, him and the boy who's shining his shoes. I'm sure that that's a thing. That's tickled something in the back of my brain there, because they were the only ones who were, like, you know, in the same place, and everybody else is just a blur. I love old photos. Right, so we've got the moonshine, we've got the book. We need the house's best brandy, don't we? Oh god, you know, you just can't stop yawning. Jesus. I haven't drunk much water today though. That could be another thing. When you're not hydrated, you get drowsy, don't you? Okay, so where are we going to get the best brandy from? Do we have to talk to someone?
Something I can do for you, friend.
We could talk about Christoph, but I don't want to talk about Christoph.
Best watch yourself out there.
What can I get for you, friend?
What do you have? Do you have brandy? I like Teven brandy. I don't know whether that's the brandy. It's brandy. We've got potent health potions. We'll have some potent health potions. Why not? Never say no to potent health potions when they are offered. Yeah, was that the brandy? Got a photo of your great-grandmother taken in 1880. Yeah, we've got photos that go back to, like, you know, the birth of cameras.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Nathaniel disapproves. He's not even here. Okay. Have I completed all of them? I don't know. I don't know. Have I completed all of them? Did the brandy disappear? That's the question. The brandy appears to have disappeared. Okay. Okay, we did good things for the Blight Orphans. Yes, we've got pictures of family members from way back when. Actually, my great auntie's flat. She got married, right, and she moved down to Gisborough to live with her husband. But she's still got her flat that she, you know, had up here. And she's kind of, you know, she didn't sell it, she's kept it. And it is like a treasure trove of just family history, because she's got just like all of the family stuff. So like her dad, so my great-granddad, is that right? Or my great-great-granddad? So my grandma's... Wait. My grandma's dad, so it would be... Yeah, my great-granddad, was in the Navy. Like, before the war. He was in the Navy during the war as well, but he was in the Navy before the war. So he'd, like, travelled the world and everything, and they've got this, like, photo album of all of the places that he'd been. Like, pictures of the Taj Mahal and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. And then, like, letters that were written, like, 100 years ago, some of them. And birth certificates and death certificates and just... I mean, honestly, it is a treasure trove of just stuff. And then there's, like... my grandma's mother, so my great-grandma, had, like, lots of sisters. And one of them was... I think she was, like, the secretary for the Sunday school. I think I've told this story before, haven't I, maybe? She was the secretary for the Sunday school, and... at my auntie's flat, there are ledgers of all of the minutes from the meetings of the Sunday school. There's about, I think, 3 or something ledgers, like covering years of minutes from the Sunday school meetings, and then like letters that were sent to her and things like that. I just was like, honestly, it's like it's mental. And me and my mum just like sat and went through all of it one evening. It was very weird. But yes, in amongst all of it were these pictures from like 1880 something. Anyway, yes, should we go to Nutwood Hills then? I was going to say Blackmarsh isn't on here yet, but that's because we haven't learned about Christoph yet. We'll go to the Nutwood Hills. Right. We have not recruited any merchants yet, have we? I think we missed our chance to recruit the Canary merchant in the Wending Wood. This looks like a flipping desert. It doesn't like fit in with the rest of Ferelden, does it? Okay, so there's a bear who what's it? I always think they're obviously meant to be like prickly bears. They look more like they're just like giant hedgehogs, don't they? Like from a distance, that just looks like a giant hedgehog. And hedgehogs are cute, so you know, it's hard to find them scary because they just look like, you know, adorable little hedgehogs. We might not go the full 4 hours tonight, just say. I am yawning quite a lot. I think we might get like down to the deep roads themselves and then like call it a day there and then actually start off the deep roads proper once we get down there. There's a hangman. Okay. Oh, can't have anyone telling people what we did. Well, did you hang someone, considering that you're a hangman who is standing next to a hung man? Or a hung woman? Okay, let's find out what they did. No, it reads, this is what happens to filthy adulterers. Oh, did he have an affair with someone? I mean, how? There are worse crimes. Jesus Christ, you hung him because he had an affair with someone. Like, really? Get some bloody perspective. There's a flipping war going on here, lad. Jesus. Okay. So... Oh, God, I really could not stop yawning. Right. I love a good yawn, don't you? It's like a good sneeze. It's the best thing, man.
Human accounts said no one knew about this place. How does one miss a hole this large?
That is a good point, Valana. How does one miss a hole this large? Maybe the hole was not here until recently. Although there are bridges built across it, so that doesn't entirely make sense.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Sworn that fly was buzzing again.
Har!
Let me tell you about my life in one word. Oh no, don't take me back to the tower. I'm far, far too delicate. I'm not only a dwarf, I'm a moron. Listen to me fart. Oh no, big Templar man. What are you going to do with that sword?
Okay.
Don't play with fire unless you want to get burned, son.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so.
I'll get on it. All right.
Ooh, there's a discarded letter there. Long buried past. That was the quest. I wanted the actual codex entry. There we go. Elmore, I found what we've been looking for. Better even stop digging and pack up your gear. I'm heading back to camp. Meet me there. We'll go to Amaranthine, find a buyer, and strike it rich. Okay. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Right, deep stalkers. Yes, okay. Quite close to the surface, aren't they? You don't normally find deep stalkers as close to the surface. Valana just loves setting the entire party on fire, doesn't she? It's a good job that, you know, we're all so well equipped. She just loves setting the entire party on fire. Okay. That's a chasm, apparently. This is a chasm. It's good to know, isn't it? There's a bag. Ooh, Micah's lucky deer foot. Oh, deer feet, lucky. Maybe they are in the Pregnate universe. I used to have a rabbit's foot. And I dropped it in Little Car Park. That's how I lost my lucky rabbit's foot. I love the idea that somebody was wandering through Little Car Park and there was just a rabbit's foot. Anyway. Right, so... Is that like the way down? Yeah. We'll head down here a little bit. I think we might call it a day before I fall asleep. Because I'm yawning quite a lot. Also, it's a convenient place to stop, isn't it? I don't want to, like, you know, get halfway through the deep roads and then do the next half next time. Yeah. You had a rabbit's foot that was attached to a rabbit, did you? Yeah. Okay, now we need to save Sigrid. Oh, how boring. Yeah. Who are we going to kick out the party in favour of Sigrid? There's a question. Because logically it would be Orgrin, but I kind of like having Sigrid and Orgrin together because they're quite funny. But you know, I do like me two mages. Just loot all these dark spawns before we talk to Sigrid. Oh.
It's you. You're the duster who became a Grey Warden. I can't believe it's you.
Oh, she knows who I am. Oh, because I'm a dwarf. You know about me?
Everyone knows about you. You're a hero. I'd get you to sign my helmet if I could. I know someone back in Dusttown who would sell his teeth for something like that. But, well, I can't go back. Legion of the Dead, you see. I don't like it when you go back. Anyway, I can't chat for long. I should probably go back, as foolish as that sounds, see if there's anything I can do.
Yeah, back where?
The old fortress of Hirol. There's something going on there. I think the Darkspawn are breeding an army. The Legion went to investigate, but Hirol proved too much for us. It was a massacre. And now I'm the only one left.
Okay, how did you get away?
When I saw my friends cut down, I got scared. I fled. The Darkspawn have changed. They're smart now. They destroyed the Legion. I saw them taking some of the women, and I wasn't about to stick around for that.
Okay. Yes, you've lived to fight another day.
Except it is a fight that cannot be won. Not alone. But if the Darkspawn are really breeding an army, I can't stay here. I have to do something.
Okay, I'm a Grey Warden. I'll go to Hirol.
Ah, that's convenient. The ancestors must have had a hand in this. I'll show you where Hirol is. Safety in numbers, yes?
She says that's convenient, like she's only just realised that I'm a Grey Warden. Despite the fact that when she first met me, she was like, oh, you're the Grey Warden. Yeah, sure, come with me.
Excellent. With your help, destroying this nest is no longer impossible. Merely improbable.
Oh, an optimist then.
Let's not waste time. Hirol awaits, and Darkspawn, when left to their own devices, get up to all kinds of nonsense.
Okay, yeah. I mean, actually, I don't have to take her with me, which is interesting. I like me 2 mages, but then wouldn't it be cool to have Dora, Sigrun, and Ogren? Because then, you know, like, it would be like an almost all dwarven party. Tactically, it makes sense to take Ogren out. Because the thing is, Sigrun, although she's a rogue, she's basically a warrior. She's a warrior with access to rogue abilities, that's what she is. So I could just have her as my warrior. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. The mages don't work together like Wynn and Morrigan. No, not really. Because they're both kind of healers and damage dealers. It's just nice having 2 of them. But I suppose, actually, we can probably do without Valana.
Thorns of the Sylvans. Yes.
And we'll put Sigrid in. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. There's a Herlock that we need to... Okie dokie. So, I think we're going to call it a day here. This is the perfect place for an album cover. Look at the lighting. Oh my goodness, it's like it was made for it. It is like it was made for it. Okay, so we're gonna put an album cover together. I realise we've got level ups to do, but we'll do that next time. Okay. I'm gonna put Sigrun next to Dora, and we'll be like dwarven sisters in art. Is she taller than me? She looks taller than me, and I'm not happy about that. Yeah, we'll be like dwarven sisters in arms. That's what it would be. And then the boys can be like flanking us. Yeah. Okay. Put you there. And then put Augers. We're gonna have problems with like the height difference, aren't we? Like Anders is gonna look really, really, really massive. Actually, I tell you what. What if we put Ogren like there, right? And then Anders. We just put him like in the background. And he's just like the mage, just standing awkwardly in the background behind the dwarves. How does that look? Does that look weird? I think that looks quite cool. Although Anders, we maybe move him in a bit so he's like a bit closer and then he's like looking at them. Right, and then... I think that's quite cool. Is that cool? I think that's cool. And then we line up like Ogren's head there a bit. Yeah? Yeah! Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I like that. I like that as an album cover. And it does look like he has a spike growing out of his shoulder there. But that's alright, you know, that can be poetic. Can be artistic or something. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe zoom in a little bit. Oh yeah, that's good. Yes, I like that. I think that's it. That's the album cover, guys. That's the album cover. Yep. So, I shall see you, well, I shall see you on Thursday at 1:30 GMT, when we will be trying to finish Alice, Madness Returns, because yes, I'm adding in a third live stream every week. So we're going to finish off Alice, and once we've finished Alice, then it'll become Oblivion. So like, like the Alice ones are basically going to be like a test run to make sure that, you know, 3 live streams a week isn't too much for either me or you. And then, you know, we'll once Alice is done, we'll switch to Oblivion. So yes, there will be a live stream on Thursday at 1:30 GMT. However, Dragon Age will be back on Saturday at 1:30 GMT. So, yes. We did pretty well without Fred, I think. Yeah. We had, you know, we didn't have a chat that was as active as normal, but I think it was quite an active chat. I think we did quite well. Yeah. So, I shall see you on either Thursday or Saturday, or even both. Yeah, I shall say, I can't remember which, there we go. Sorry, I can't remember what all of my keys do. I shall say farewell, my darlings.